Dude, I want to so
You
bad.
could try and
I
murder
want
them.
to so
They're
bad.
high level
I want to
characters,
become this
but you
king.
can.
They're like level 16.
They're higher than 16. They defeated a demon god.
Oh yeah, they defeat
Oh.
Ukutoa, so
Yeah.
Wait, what campaign did they defeat this demon god?
Campaign 2 of Critical
uh
Role.
after campaign
Yeah,
2.
it's called Mighty Nine Reunited. So they're higher than
And they
16th level
killed
characters for
Ukutoa.
sure. They're probably
They
as
they
close to a
killed
20th
a
level character as you will pretty much ever meet, if not
They're like 17
that.
or 18. I think in that one shot they turned like 17 or 18 and so
It
yeah,
became
they're high
legal.
level.
But yeah,
Alright, guys, I think we can do it.
yeah, you can try. You
That's
have to
fine.
get them one by one probably, because if you kill one of
That's
them
all
and
I'm
they know you killed
saying.
one of them, there's like a 6-man group, which is larger than your group of higher level characters than your group. So catch
There's
them by
9
we can
themselves.
total in
take
their
them.
There's
We can
9
take
level
them.
17 characters versus 5 level 8 characters.
Yeah, they also have a lot more friends than you guys do. So
Because
We have more enemies
Wait,
than friends, to be honest.
wait, I thought there's 9?
at the end.
they're not 9-player characters. There's 9 total members of what they consider the Mighty Nine. They kind of
Yeah.
just filled up the 9 slots with NPCs some of the times because they had so many
Uh,
friends that they really considered some of them
7
part of
player
it.
characters. Matt's controlled NPC and then just a random dude,
Yeah.
pretty much. Just kind of like a random dude at that point.
Talking about Essex?
No, that's the player controlled NPC.
What do you mean? What's the random guy?
That's the yeah.
Worley? I don't know.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all.
that's
Yeah, I haven't watched the second campaign, so I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched any, or haven't finished the first campaign at all. I watched a little bit of it, and I'm trying to watch campaign 3, but I'm struggling because I I don't like most of their characters.
I've completely stopped watching it after they did a porno.
Yeah, I haven't even got to that point.
They created a
After
porno.
what?
They in campaign 3 they had a porno and then initiative started and they had a combat and after that I stopped watching.
Yeah, they were trying to like act like they were doing something other than they were by trying to be naked. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, they got naked. One of the characters had a spotlight, one had a camera, and like 4 of them started doing stuff. And one the fighter was like a bodyguard, so no one could see it. It was nah. I stopped watching
It's
after I
genius,
watched
is
that.
what it is.
No, it's not.
Well,
Not.
now that we're all here, let's actually jump into this session, starting back up from where our party last left off. After arriving at a small, unnamed village with a population of probably less than 200, most buildings still under construction, and one ship anchored in dock and 2 more just outside of it, with one actually under construction. Your party has arrived at a recently constructed village, made by people that at least one member of your party knows who they are. You tried to convince Kingsley to let you ride their ship to a safer land and get you off of this little peninsula that you've kind of trapped yourselves on unless you wanted to go back into Blightshore. He said that he would allow you to do that because you seem like folk that have some fighting capabilities, as long as you go and see why this red one-eyed tiefling has been harassing him and his friends every time they go onto shore to ask about a particular strange fellow that he didn't give a description of. You walked up to this red tiefling, talked to him for a little bit of moment, saw him leaning up against a half-constructed library, and more or less, the last moment we left off was after a small embrace and the tiefling saying, "It's good to see you, old friend." Right there is where we jump back in the middle of that conversation.
Oops, I'll turn that off.
Now it's you guys.
Yeah, cause okay. Anything? How's it been?
Well, it's been quite a while since I've seen you. How long has it been? A few years now?
A
I
couple of
don't
years,
recall.
yeah. Enough to give me a
Um,
gray streak in my hair.
Yeah, I
No,
did
I'm just
notice
kidding.
that
I
about
got
you.
magically aged. I got magically
Oh,
aged. Don't worry about it.
how old are you
Like three
now? Should I
years.
be concerned?
I'm like 27. I should be 24.
Uh, you're you're a halfling. You're not halfling. That's the small
Half
one.
elf. I would have been
You're
way
half
smaller.
elf.
Yes, I
Yes.
can live up to normal human years or a little bit above.
Yep. So you still have a long life ahead of you, old friend. But
Should do.
as you can see, I'm kind of waiting for someone.
Ah,
You
yeah,
wouldn't happen to know
man,
them, would
oh,
you?
who would it be?
Uh, uh, Trent, who am I looking for?
The only thing you don't
Give
know
me.
you don't know what they really look like. You only got a passing glance. You know that you will know them because you kind of have a feeling when you flew past them the first time. You had a like inkling. Oh, I need to see one of those people, but you didn't have the time. You know, chasing the Dracolich and all that. So you kinda all you know is that you'll know who it is because you'll have a feeling of who it's supposed to be.
Okay. Uh, I I don't really have a description. I just I can sense them, or
Hmm,
I guess in a weird way I can.
okay. So, we're friends and all. So Captain Teef, that's how you say I cannot say his last name. What's his name? Tea Leaf? There it
Yeah,
is.
Tea Leaf.
Captain Tea Leaf was saying that you were harassing his, like him and his crew?
Well, I
Why
mean,
was you doing that?
a man has to ask questions, and these people around here
That's
weren't much
fair.
help.
Okay. So nothing like you didn't have any evil intent or anything?
Not this time.
Hmm.
But we don't have to worry about that, as I have other important matters to attend to, like finding the person I'm supposed to be finding. But I guess since while you're here, we can catch up on old times. Are you staying in this town? Why are you here?
Well, so we was fighting a. It's a long story, and we would stay here if we had money, but we are flat broke.
Uh,
So we're probably gonna
so
try to get a ride on that ship. Hopefully
okay, so
tonight.
you came here with no money, and
Oh no, we had 20 pounds of gold and we lost it.
I see. All right. Well, do you have a place to stay if you have no money?
Uh, pretty sure it's far from here. I'm pretty sure Skin said we had an old house that belonged to a wizard that we took down. I don't know where that is specifically, and we don't really have a house or any place to stay. So I'm trying to get around that ship. The Captain Tea Leaf over there. We're kind of homeless and poor. Very.
Okay, I'm
We had a
going
horrible
to.
defeat.
I see. Uh, I'm going to glance past whoever the skins person is, so you can tell me later. Um, how about
An old friend.
how about I treat you to something since you're here?
Hmm. What kind of treat?
I don't know if you don't have any money, maybe food,
That's
drink,
fair.
maybe.
I would always take a drink. Uh, may my group tag along?
Oh, you have a group now.
Yes. I point towards my right, and you see Nimi. And I say, "This is Nimi. She is our drow cleric. We have a wizard that looks like a zombie, and we have a big raging teddy bear. That's our
Uh,
group."
okay.
I, I
I,
don't wave, but I just lift my stump.
Chase, me and you are but like
No,
the
you guys
tavern.
are at a tavern right now. They don't actually see you
Oh,
yeah.
guys.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, my character was like staring at Nemi the whole time, a little bit at their conversation. Oh, I thought this was one of your concubines. Okay.
Oh,
Well,
no. This is a friend.
okay. Then
What do you mean
let's
by
go
that?
meet the rest. Let's go meet your
My
group
my
then.
my crew. Okay, yes. They're in this tavern over here. We walk
Yeah,
to the tavern.
you lead him through the very small town. Takes you probably less than 2 minutes to get from the library you were standing at
Nemi,
back to the
I'm pretty
tavern.
sure
Wait.
Willow was trying to say something but cut out. Nemi said hell no. So whenever he said that,
Oh yeah, I
Definitely
didn't hear
not.
that.
Alright.
Also, Trent, look at Insta real quick.
Okay. But you lead him through the relatively small town, taking him a minute or so to get back to the tavern area. I'm gonna say 2,000 gold at the moment
Okay.
Damn.
because you are there, but also usually you don't keep your money on you. You have your layer for that.
Okay. All right. So so we're in the tavern now, right? Correct.
You push into the tavern, seeing the reasonably small interior. It's kind of dimly lit. They don't really have a lot of candles up in here. Probably trying to conserve some supplies. You see the young human barkeep continuously working at the counter, though no one seems to be in here. She seems to be setting up things more than serving anyone at the moment, as this tavern probably hasn't been here for very long. And inside, you see the strange looking Godwin and the very large in comparison Biel. You also see a extremely pale, with no eyes, man, once again chewing very slowly on a piece of dried meat. And he just seems to be sitting there unaware of his surroundings for the most part. And other
Yeah, I
than
forgot about
that,
him.
you kind of get an inkling the person you're looking for is in here. You're not sure exactly who it is. That is until you see Biel's eye when he turns to regard you. You were looking for this man. And as soon as you see that eye, you have a strong sense of you need to figure out why this man is here. This is an intriguing thing for you. And you're trying to figure out now, at least, why you have this strange pull towards this particular figure.
Okay.
So this is my crew. I
As
forgot about the guy that's blind. So
so you seem to have forgotten to mention him. How
he's
is he
new.
a part of you? My character's like gonna move over. Is like, how is he a part of your crew? He doesn't seem to be aware of anything.
Yeah, he's not really part of our crew. We just kind of took him.
Oh,
From
and
prison.
you said you asked me if I had evil intentions. You're bringing some old men with you to Blightshore.
No, he was already in Blightshore. We just kind of got him out of there. He was kind of imprisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, I can pretty much understand what he's trying to tell us because I'm the only one that can read
I
his
won't
language.
ask too many questions around him. He seems intriguing to say the least.
He won't know what you're
and-
saying, so don't even worry about it.
Okay, so as I'm in the tavern and everyone can see this guy, my character is a red tiefling, has black
Biel,
and
make a history check for me.
okay.
Is that what is that?
History?
Oh, not history block.
What?
What's the modifier? Like,
I don't know. What is the modifier? Is it history,
Where's your
wisdom, or intelligence?
It's intelligence. It's intelligence.
yeah, I have a +4.
I forgot I was muted.
Yeah, epic.
What's up, guys?
What's up, friend? Should I continue describing the character?
Yeah, you can keep going. I'm just, and whenever
Okay.
he's done, tell me his number or whatever.
9.
Okay.
Bruh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, what you're trying to recall, I will say, you already were fuzzy on the incident, And thinking back on it now even starts to give you a slight headache. I mean, he didn't look like this. If this is the same person, he was in dragon form. If it is the same person, plus you don't know he's a dragon, so not
I
really.
was just asking you to see if you would tell me.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to give you that simple answers, but he doesn't seem to be the same person, especially because you don't. BL doesn't piece him together as a dragon at all, really.
Okay. To continue with the description, this guy has black horns that kind of like go straight up in a weird angle. Uh, he has an eye patch around his eye. Uh, he's pretty burly. He has. Let me look at the reroll again because I almost forgot what he looked like. Okay, he has like a bright red eye with that isn't covered by the eye patch, and the armor he's kind of wearing is kind of full metal. Like it doesn't completely cover his body, but it's like mixture of like red robes and like some metal in the chest piece. He has greaves uh, around his ankles and stuff, and he has a big red cape just kind of like just flowing behind him. As this is a man who wants to be seen. All right, that's all I got.
So you said, so I guess we go walk over to the group. So you said a treat, some food, and a couple drinks.
Yep. Do I have to pay for the old man though? He seems to be already eating something.
He can't really eat too much as he doesn't have teeth, but maybe get him a drink. Probably a little thirsty.
Okay. Then my character will raise a hand to if there's any barkeeps. Is there a bartender here? Or is it...
Yeah, there's a young woman at the bar, and as you approach, she looks over. Just to inform you before you try and purchase anything fancy, we don't have anything fancy.
Really wasn't expecting much, but I'm here to buy my friend and his crew some food and drink.
Any particular taste, or just the most common thing we have in supply?
Common thing, but give me the highest quality booze you have.
Fair enough. And they reach under the bar and pull out a somewhat sizable, probably about half the size you're used to getting, bottle of whiskey and sets it on the counter. It's not as big as it is in the big cities, but it's not as expensive either. It is also well preserved to the point where you could probably leave the bottle cracked open and it will not get any sort of diseases for a portion of time. It's seafaring whiskey more than anything. That right there, and then she like counts in her head. And for the meals, I'll just say about 3 gold pieces.
3 gold pieces, alright. He'll place down like 3 gold and take the whiskey and bring it over to everyone.
She steps back and begins preparing meals, which fairly quickly come back out.
Alright, a friend of William's is somewhat of a friend of mine, so here, eat all this, and anyone care to share a drink? How about you, big man? I bet you like drinks like this.
BL kind of cocks his head and looks at him. He cocks his head and looks at him, and the tattoo on his neck is extremely like visible. His Harlequin tattoo on his neck is extremely visible now, and he just goes, "Do," and he walks over with his nub.
He walks over with a singular nub. My character will look at that. It's like, what's happened to your hand, friend?
Like I said, we got defeated.
So
That was one of the reasons.
Losing a battle.
That's not
Well,
true. I cut it off.
After we
oh,
lost.
I'm curious as to why, but first let's have a drink. Let's all have a drink if anyone wants it.
Sounds good to me.
I really need a
And then
drink. I haven't drunk in a good bit.
my character's gonna sit down with everyone, kind of like making himself comfortable, like almost immediately, just like looking at everyone.
As you pull out the chair and sit next to him, the blind man like hears you and just like smacks his hand out, almost smacking you in the face immediately. As he starts like feeling who this is, and looks over questioningly at BL as he feels horns, and no one else in the party has those.
I'm like, drinking buddy. I tell him telepathically, drinking buddy, don't worry.
He nods his head and then just goes back to chewing his meat.
So
All
what have
he
you
does
been up
is
to?
chew meat. All he does is chew meat and nod head.
Yeah, he can't speak. He can't see. This guy is screwed.
He
He
can-
has no way to
He can
recover.
talk to you telepathically if you do, Chase, and he can write to only me.
Mhm.
He can't really do much.
And you can't even respond to him
alright.
because he's blind.
Fair.
Bruh, can I put his soul inside of like a healthy 20-year-old? Because I feel bad for this dude.
I could reanimate dead on him.
It's a
Uh,
hard
that-
one.
That would be better, would I guess?
That would work.
Okay, so as my character is sitting down, he stares at the old man. It's like, please tell him to not do that again.
He can't well, BL could talk to him.
I tell him.
He just nods his head. He can't do anything else about it.
Okay.
Anything. What have you been up to for these past, like, few years?
I've been meaning
Yeah.
to tell you about that, William. I don't go by anything anymore. You can still call me that because we are good friends. I like to be named Keel now.
Keel.
Wait, what did he say his name was? Like the some team. Oh, wait, no. I'm stupid.
Anything. His old name's Anything, but now he wants to go by Keel.
Keel. Okay.
Keel over dead.
But for what I've been doing, I've just been roaming, I guess. Not really been much happening. My character's then gonna like look over at Godwin, kind of also being a bit fascinated with him as he's a strange sight, but really a lot of the people in this party is. We kind of like lean over the table. Is like, so what's your story?
Not much of a story. I traded my life for death and soul for power. That's about it. As you can see, I look like the undead. I'm only a little bit more friendly than an undead.
Okay. All right. I mean, whatever harm came from selling something for more power?
Exactly. I
It's
mean,
like
look
me
at
and
me.
you. It's like me and you will get along very nicely.
Yeah, keep the drinks coming, and that's for sure.
Yes, I've never
then-
sold anything for power. Never.
Oh, then by all means, drink as much as you like. I don't know how much of the good stuff they have, but they might have something. He'll then look over to BL. Look at his stub, kind of like just shake his head. So besides the undead man over there, you seem to have been going through a lot. What's your story, big guy?
I'm a traveler by trade. Decided to stick around with these guys since I could earn a good bit of coin. I used to travel around with a group called the Harlequins. That was a long time ago.
My character will just like slowly nod his head.
I
Well,
go, I, go to, I go to shake his hand and then realize I'm doing it with the nub.
um, we don't
You're
have
like
to shake
moving a stick
hands.
shift in a car.
It's fine. Keep the stub to yourself.
He
But
just like
I
he throws the stub out and he just looks down and he's like, "Oh." He puts it away and then he's like, "Yeah, new amputee. Sorry."
can imagine. And then Keel's gonna go look over at Nemi. Um, a drow elf. I mean, we're not too far from the Kreen, so I'm not too surprised. But what's your story? Why are you with a bunch of these guys?
I was running from a dragon.
That is pretty much
dragon?
what happened. Yeah.
We killed it.
Not a. Oh, okay. Not a woman of many words, but she does have blunt statements. I like that.
Yeah. We were in, wasn't it Aor, Trent? When this happened?
Yep.
Yeah. We was in Aor. We saw her running. Then we saw a big white dragon after her. And we slain it.
Okay. I mean, that is quite a feat. So I assume that all of you were in this fight? Or
Just
am I
All
missing
of
something?
us besides God. We are missing someone, and Godwin was not there for it. Godwin's also a very recent new friend.
Yes, I managed to escape prison with them.
And I'm assuming the reason why you escaped prison is because of what happened to be out here. But for the person that hasn't been named yet, I can only assume that this was a what do you call them? Skins?
Yes. Skins. Goblin. He's not too far from here, actually, if he's at his tribe. His home is just like a boat ride away. But, yes, he helped. He was really good with a bow, and the reason why he's not
Almost
here is because I got him. What?
and almost killed us all.
That is fair. He did nuke us. Yes. But the reason why Skins is not here with us right now is because whenever we were in prison, I helped him I helped him escape. I just wanted at least one of us to live because I thought all of us were definitely dead that day.
That
To get
is
him out.
it's quite noble of you, William. I'm honestly a bit
The only noble
surprised.
thing I've ever done. I know. I'm surprised myself that I've done it.
So let me get this straight. We have a party with William here, which is saying a lot. A dark elf, a undead person. I can't even tell what you once were. No offense. And then what seems to be a one-hand human.
He's also part bear.
A bear.
That's why I say he's a big old raging teddy bear. Part bear.
Okay. Well, and don't let's forget the goblin you forementioned. I would have found this entire party intriguing if it were all together, and I still do, even with one missing.
Yeah, his bow is 2 times as big as him. I'm surprised he could hold it.
Or even more intriguing. Well, William,
Everyone here has a fascinating, weird story.
I can
Wait, so
definitely
this
say
guy's-
None of us make sense.
Is,
None of us
is
make
this guy a
sense.
tiefling too?
yes, he's a red tiefling.
Oh, okay.
I forgot
I'm
you're a
as
tiefling.
well.
Yeah, I forgot you're a
Okay.
tiefling.
Did you say Godwin's a tiefling as well?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Huh?
Godwin's been a
I
tiefling. He
had
just looks very
no
undead.
idea it was a tiefling.
I'm pretty sure he
I'm
told
pretty
us
sure he
like when he
told us.
started playing.
I
Yeah.
He
I did
did.
not imagine him tiefling at all. I imagined he was like a freaking undead human or something.
Yeah, I thought it
No,
was just.
he has like horns and stuff.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, I dare say, William, that you managed to collect quite the group.
Mm.
I always thought you were a lonesome feller. Well, uh, besides the company you sometimes got, but we won't talk about that. But anyway,
Mm.
everyone drink up. Get something to eat. You're probably starving for who knows how long you guys been to Blightshore. Uh,
Our cleric friend here did feed us. I'm so glad they had that spell. We would have probably been dead. How like a
well,
month-long journey about food
lucky you have
somewhere on there.
such a noble ally then. Now, I'm assuming you're not staying in Blightshore, considering the way you guys look don't seem to be too appropriate for Blightshore, unless you guys have a death wish or something.
BL just kind of looks at me and goes, "I've dealt with worse."
I almost believe that, but I don't know. I think losing a hand is quite the feat.
Who needs two hands?
Okay,
That's fair.
sure. No,
So,
it's not fair.
do you go on?
He uses both hands for combat, so he can't really hold a shield anymore or hold a two-handed weapon. It is a pretty big deal.
Well, let's
He
take
uses claws
two-handed one.
sometimes. He lost one of that. He's a very much weaker version of himself.
Can't play cards anymore either.
That's such a
Man, you really
strange
do suck
addition to
now,
that.
BL.
This
Dang, Bill, you really do suck. Man, that was a
constant
really horrible
berating
thing
of
that happened
Bill.
to you, Bill. I'm so sorry that you lost like everything you could do.
BL just kind of
Oh
Alright.
my.
BL puts his hand on the hilt of his sword, and he just looks around. He just looks at
If we
everyone.
if we have to climb across buildings and you fall, how are you gonna climb up?
Let's
Oh
not.
no.
You
Oh.
slowly hear like the wind from the sword start piecing it together.
Listen, you can't even use half the abilities of that sword anymore.
You want to bet?
Yeah, we
I
should
still have all my
feed you to
abilities.
the old man. Probably make him stronger than you.
It would be stronger. But why don't we just give him your eyes anymore? You're already kind of like wrong. Just take your eyes and give it to him.
This
Anyway,
party is quite the riot. But besides the antics that's happening right now, do you guys
we're
have
a
a
loving
plan?
family.
Do you guys have a plan of any kind?
No.
As of now, just to hopefully get on that ship and leave to anywhere else.
Oh, so you're going on a ship then? That's somewhat of a plan, but you guys don't have any money. How do you plan on getting on board?
I think he said if we asked why you harassed him and if we can fight. And I'm pretty sure we've accomplished both of those reasoning. So I think we have a ride.
Okay.
Must fight. I don't really know for sure. We have to ask him.
Well, considering that you are all in what seems to be sorry states, and William's a good friend of mine, and it's been a while since we've uh, been with each other, I would be more than welcome to accompany you on this trip to wherever.
Wherever that captain's going, I guess we're going too. I don't know if he would. I don't think he would mind if you came along. So I think we should finish up eating and go check up on that. If everyone's okay with that. Okay.
Sounds fine to me.
Right. Uh, let's all hope you don't die on the way, especially the old man here, unless he's staying in the town.
Uh, what do you guys think? Should we take this
We'll
blind?
take him and I'll turn him into a slave when he dies.
Okay.
Don't
Yep.
we?
Okay.
Beal has just, he's had a bad couple of months. There's just, he lost his hand to a scrotum.
It's,
He lost
Hey
his hand.
Trent, can I cast Summon Shadow Demon real quick?
Can I cast summon greater
yo,
demon?
you copying Damien? Come on, man. Can't copy Damien like
I
that.
know,
Uh,
dude. Yeah, I know.
He-
It's like I said. I thought he was my
so,
dad.
so it's like, yeah, man. He's got his hand cut off. He can do like not even half the stuff he was able to do before. Uh, he was already the weakest member of the party, and now he's even weaker. So I thought that was funny. That's back here.
Uh, Bill, you are really like that's pretty sad. Hey, Bill, do you want us to try to mend your hand back together again? I bet it won't be as painful as before. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Bill left.
I think
He rage quit.
he's muted for now. Okay.
Guys,
Uh,
I could turn BL into like a what are those like? I can't remember what they're called, but they're the hands that can walk around, and they're just sentient
Like,
hands.
I don't know what that's called, but I know
Oh,
what you're talking about.
hey, Bill.
I'm back. What
Bill,
happened?
we asked if you wanted to try mending your hand back together again.
Oh, like that happened so well the other time.
That was because we didn't do it correctly. We know what we're doing this time.
Or
Can we
or I
try
could turn
again?
you into a living hand. Either one.
I could do both probably.
uh, this this is quite the party, and Keel's just like gonna like open a bottle of whiskey after pouring everyone a cup of it, and just starts swinging it a little bit.
Man, another reason I love you, old friend. You're tasting alcohol. I will
I
down
mean,
my drink too.
who doesn't love whiskey?
That's
Is
fair.
anyone else gonna take the bottle?
Yeah, we need to. We should. Wait, did you buy that bottle or did you buy that whiskey bottle? I'm asking
I did.
Sean if he bought it or did you
I
buy just a couple drinks of it.
I bought the bottle.
Before you down that entire thing, may we keep a hold of that?
I don't see why not, but I'm curious
Okay.
why.
Well, first of all, who doesn't like to be wasted? Like honestly.
But
But
who's to
Second, we
say?
can
secondly, every time a full moon arises, that man with one hand kind of goes ape shit on us, and
See,
alcohol subdues him.
as much
Which
as I
won't be
love the
even much of a
whiskey,
threat anymore, because he's kind of half of a person.
as much as I love the whiskey, and I drunk, I think there's like half of it. You can have the rest of it and help him. But
You, you, you know how weird it is to be the weakest member of the party and then get nerfed
Get
again?
weaker.
Yeah, it's like man, we got this warlock that does a bunch of damage. Sean's character does a bunch of damage. We have a wizard; they're just good enough by themselves, and then we have
We have a pretty good and decent
the
cleric.
You
punching bag,
gotta blame Godwin, you know. Blame Godwin.
our human punching bag.
Yeah, no, blame Sean, because after he escaped, Godwin went from trying to cut off Sean's hand to your hand.
Yeah, I
So
wasn't gonna go after you, but you called me a scrotum, so
yeah,
that one was
after
coming to
Skins
you.
left and you called him a scrotum, he kind of changed. So
Yep.
if anything,
All
it's,
right.
it's Skins' fault.
I'm telling you, I better get a metal
The
hand
hand cannon.
or a cannon. I need to have a little metal attachment, right, to where I can put. I need to have something on my nub to where I can put metal attachments on, right?
Get like
You
a
know,
little
like
pirate hook. Like a
no,
little
Good
pirate hook.
pirate hook.
I was just gonna have it be like another hand, so I could two-handed my like. I was gonna have it be like a metal hand, so I could two-hand my weapons again, and be able to take the hand off and put like a cannon on, or just whatever.
Mm.
All right. So before we go, talk to the captain. I don't even remember his name. He was insignificant to me, but
Captain Thief, former party member of 99. I love
I
their
don't even
story.
know who that is. But in any case, uh,
What?
William, from these these fine adventurers, who's the leader of this crew?
Well, Skins was definitely because he was the only. First of all, he's the only good one. I would assume he's the only one that
Uh,
didn't try doing horrible stuff.
BL is better than
Besides for
Skin.
nuking, you are half a person. You do not count. Um,
Next to uh, how much damage on average does a third level inflict wounds do?
Like
counterspell,
60-10, I think.
counterspell, counterspell.
Huh?
I counterspell it if you do it.
No, he's not actually gonna do it, are you?
I know, I know, I know. But
You don't know that.
I don't think we really have a leader anymore. I think we're kind of even. I don't think we really much have a leader. I was the oldest member from this group, I guess, from at this point. But I don't say we have a leader. No.
Okay. So
Same
it's
thing Skins is.
you know what? That's actually
Let
better.
the
You know, more
scrub goat
fun
be
that
the leader.
What'd you say?
more fun that way.
I
Go
said
on.
let the scrub goat be the leader.
No,
Did you
I
say
don't want
the
the hairy boss
throat
sack.
goat?
That's his new name, is the scrub goat.
Screw it, go.
It's
Let's go.
not. It's not. I don't think. I don't think the half person or the hairy boss sack should be the leader. So it's pretty much a choice between the enemy and me, but I don't see either of us being it.
Arm
Uh,
wrestle for it.
Oh no, she would win. She's stronger.
me. Uh, I don't know. About the leader, things could be more fun that way. Who knows? But anyway, I'll be outside whenever you guys are ready. Um, I'll guess I see you there.
Right.
Hey Trent.
Yeah.
Okay, so where should I message you if I have something I need to ask you?
You can just message me on Instagram
Instagram.
and tell me that you have some message without telling me what the question is.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'll message you on
Yeah.
Instagram.
For sure. That's the answer. For totally.
Okay, okay.
Alright, I'll be right back while you guys do all this.
Okay.
So, who is this mysterious character?
An old friend. We used to destroy several monuments of peace. No, I'm just kidding. He is anything. The only bad thing. That's the only like decently bad thing we've ever done was burn down an orphanage. But that's okay. That was an old life. I don't
Ain't
say
no
we
judgment
are.
here.
We were just good friends. We've been friends since my teenage years as a half elf. We're pretty good friends. He's like all of us, very interesting.
I can see that.
Alright, so what's happened?
We just talked about who you were. Like,
Oh, okay.
who is this person? Oh, an old friend that burned down an orphanage together in my teenage years. Yeah, he was pretty much one of my first uh companions I've had with like, a little bit of adventuring, but not that much. Yeah. We separated, like we parted ways a bit back. At that point, I gained a new power, which is this arm, and I met a new set of friends. I'm curious why he said he was looking for someone here, so but he didn't give a
Oh,
description. He doesn't know who he's looking for, is what he told me.
well, I'm sure he'll find them.
BL walks eyes with him.
He's outside.
The man's gone. Yeah, he
Oh,
left.
Yeah, he looks at you see
You look out the
Chase
door.
looks at the door.
Yeah.
He looks at the door.
I feel his presence mentally.
He he uses echolocation to find out where he is.
Yeah, I start. No, no, the old homeless dude we have, right? The one that
Uses
can't do anything?
echolocation.
Bruh, we need to turn him into a clicker.
No, bro, can I keep him as a pet?
Yeah, well, I
Dude!
say
No,
I honestly say we do that.
we need to turn him into a clicker, and that would be your pet.
Bet
I
I
mean,
will
you know
do
he
that.
has some abilities because he's a wizard. You know he's at least a minor wizard.
Nah, we're gonna kill him.
No, I want to get this guy back on his feet. Watch him be like their Tom's version of Hitler.
Yo,
I hope so.
We just,
I
we
say
just
we all walk
Hitler.
outside after this talk and meet up with the captain.
okay.
agreed.
Okay.
So now you guys, after having this strange conversation, make your way back outside the tavern, catching up with Tiefling Man, and journeying a few minutes at max down to the
Few
docks.
seconds.
Yeah, probably less than a
We walk
minute.
5 seconds.
And you walk up to the dock and see, at this point, it's been 20 minutes or so at least. So your crew, or the crew you were trying to, the crew to the ship you were trying to get on, has mostly unloaded, as they were already in the process of doing so. When you
What are they
went in.
unloading?
Mostly when you look in the crates and such, supplies to build a city, nails, a lot of nails, a bunch of tools like axes and hammers, likely to
Wood.
yeah, well not wood. They can harvest wood in the area,
Nah.
but
Wood.
more or less supplies to get a starter city set up. As you know, this city is extremely new, and these are the guys trying to build it. You see at this point that the captain's not on the docks, so you have to walk up to the ship, where you see him reclining, leaning against the railing of the ship, kind of just rocking with the waves in the port at the moment. And he turns back down, looking at you guys as you approach.
Captain Tea Leaf.
Yeah.
So when asking as when will this ship be departing again?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow afternoon. Oh.
Uh,
Tomorrow afternoon?
did you bring him to come harass me again?
No, no. First of all, I was gonna answer that question. He said that he was just trying to. He told us that he was just trying to ask some questions, but you guys didn't really give him the correct answers. So,
We didn't deliver.
what
any
were you
more.
asking him again?
Oh.
Rip.
What'd you ask again?
he crashed.
Well, he asked me continuously if any man, any person
Continue.
with a strange identifiable feature had arrived. Not even saying what that feature would be. Just anyone. So I was being bothered, more or less.
Anything. Still being a menace, I see. Why were you harassing him again? You didn't really give me a clear answer. You just said you asked for a couple questions.
Yeah, I asked a question for anyone with distinguishing features.
Every day for the last week.
He's come on.
It's not
It's
my
all
problem
right.
that you and your men can't give me the right answers I want.
Well,
We're not
I
getting the
guess
right
that
answer.
pays
Ask a
you
different question.
off. You guys can come if you can fight.
May he join us? May he join us if he doesn't keep asking?
I would
He is a really old
hope
friend of mine.
on the seas he would know that we have not picked anyone else up. So,
And if he gets really annoying, you can make him go off ship. He can swim.
deal.
Okay.
Wow, William, I am heartbroken. Why would you say such a thing?
I promise you, like I will not let him do that. I'm kidding. You're not gonna make him jump off ship, right?
That depends.
If he asks
See.
that question more than 10 times, then maybe we tell him to shut up.
If he asks
That's
it more than 10 times on the open seas, he's a liability.
Okay.
No, no, not
Well,
liability.
the only liability we have here is the half man over there. So,
Can he still fight with his one arm?
barely. He's very, very weak. He like sucks at everything besides swinging
He's
his
also a
sword.
coward.
He also is a very much a coward that thought he had immaculate riz to a girl that didn't even have any interest in him. He's a very sad sight to see.
Really, you should take
Oh,
him. You should take him with us because you have pity for him.
Yeah, that's the only reason why you should even bring him.
Well,
Okay,
it's a dangerous journey. Are you sure he won't die?
He probably will. Honestly, I don't even know for sure if he even
kill,
live.
hey Damien,
kill. Oh,
Oh what?
Damien, what's your AC?
Oh shoot, you're gonna hit me?
I'm just asking AC, man.
He didn't say anything about
AC?
you.
You say AC?
What's your armor class?
17.
17.
You gonna attack
Uh-huh.
me?
Huh?
okay. Kill.
No,
Kill's
sir.
Kill's just like hearing the constant berating of Bill. You like turn over towards Bill, like gently, just like pat his shoulder. Oh, Bill, my heart truly aches for, being the human punching bag, as you said.
Are you gonna roll through your attack?
I don't think he's actually gonna roll, is he?
So Leo takes the hilt of his sword
You
and
drop. Yeah, wait. You pull your sword. I pull out mine. I summon it in my hand. Yeah, you know I'm just messing with you.
all the pieces start to align itself, and he just stares at you menacingly.
Or you're gonna stab each other. If you
No.
are, I'm not gonna let you on my ship.
Yeah, Bill. Put down your sword. My sword vanishes. Yeah, Bill. Come on. Stop it.
No infighting while we're on the
Hurt me.
seas. Like I said, dangerous journey.
Oh yes, I forgot to ask. Where are we going? Where are you going, at least? Where are you taking us?
Well, this is our second yearly supply trip to this place. We're going back down to the menagerie. Far as I know.
Okay. Well, we'll see you tomorrow then, right?
We're leaving at noon tomorrow, yes.
Nice.
What do
Hope
you
have
guys
time
say
to
we
kill.
do in this? Yes, very much. We
Good
should
luck if you
definitely
find
kill
anything
something.
to do. And he walks off
Yeah,
back
that's
into
fair.
his ship.
Honestly, the only thing I can think of is either sleeping or actually just having a fun combat with each other, just to see how we are. That's all I can think of.
I think
Or
Bill would
party.
enjoy that.
I'll actually be down for either partying, sleeping all the time, or just having a little bit of a fun combat with each other. We haven't really had a good combat me and you. Have we anything in a very long time? You see,
No, we
it's fun to
haven't.
see
But,
how it turns out.
no, we haven't. But I don't think you'd want to fight me. But
Yes, I very much do not. I remember the last time. Oof.
Yes. All right.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Kel is gonna like go over to VL and like gently just pat his back. I know having a missing an arm is it's quite the feat, like I said before. And if we do find any troubles in the sea, I'll have your back. Don't worry.
The BL doesn't even turn to you. He just kind of side eyes you with the eye that's like all messed up with like dragon magic.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know what you guys are going to do, but I'm going to I guess get more drinks.
Oh, that would be amazing. I'm
Bro,
actually
I
joining.
can't even use I can't even use my fighting style now.
What is your fighting style?
Great
I think it's
weapon
defense.
fighting.
Oh,
Oh, that's actually really funny.
suck.
Sorry, bro.
You'll get it. You'll get it back soon.
Yeah, you'll get a new hand, hopefully.
All right. So
Whose idea was it to man, this dude who's weaker than everyone else? Let's make him
It
It
was
weaker.
was,
Godwin's
it
idea.
was, yeah, Godwin's idea of being like, Skins isn't here and you just made fun of me, so I'm going to cut off your hand.
Yeah, suck it. That's what you get. Now I get to
call
make
me a
fun of you,
scrotum. Call me a
Stumpy.
scrotum.
Come here, throw him one more
BL
time, see
turns
what
around.
happens.
BL turns around. He just goes. It is a huge surprise that testicles can talk. I didn't know when that happened. Is that the magic of Blight Shore that did that, or were you born looking like a raisin? And then he kind of cocks his head, and he just goes. So, are you like a dragon's reincarnated ball, or what? Or a giant, maybe? That could be it. And then and then he just kind of he takes whatever drink he had and just storms out of the or not storms out of the bar, but he just kind of like walks off and kind of starts like muttering.
Man,
I
that's
think
very
I
sad.
hurt
Yeah, you
Stumpy's
cut my
feelings.
hand off, you get no more happy lappy BL. I kill you.
Man, that's sad, bro.
I kill all you.
Character development.
Yeah, no, literally that's what I was thinking of
I feel like I
because you.
should. I feel like I should like feel. I think I, I feel like I should feel like bad for BL, but I kind of don't.
Okay, he looks back at William. He goes, "What are you talking about, pig fucker?"
What? The jokes about him looking at a scrotum could be valid, but what is that even? When has that even happened? Hey,
BL
and I
just
get to make
did.
jokes, and I get to
B,
make jokes about you missing a hand because my entire arm got cut off. So I think I have an entire good reason to be making fun of you. I don't know what about the pig. I don't know where that came from, but I get to make fun of you about losing a hand because I know how it feels.
oh yeah, you look like a child killer, Toucher.
I am. I've murdered. I murdered a. I murdered a. And I destroyed. Not destroyed several kids. I've killed several.
Bruh, bruh.
Listen here.
Yo,
I will
Will,
blow you up.
William, I think you need to go to sleep. I think you're having a stroke.
I'm all good. I won't make fun of you anymore, BL. Like, just kidding.
He tries to give you the
Okay.
finger and realizes he has a stub.
Poor Stumpy.
No, he tries to
Man,
give you the finger. He realizes he's doing it with the one he doesn't have, and
I,
he just starts. He just goes,
I,
fuck.
I,
And,
I pull out his hand that I took in my pocket and I make it into like flipping off. I pull out his fingers, make it look like he's flipping off himself.
dude, you do realize that's like
This is gonna
rotted
rot.
by now, right?
I'm
Dude,
still keeping it.
there's friggin' like juju bees coming.
I'm already diseased. I'm holding a shield and armor that could make me like a diseased fella. For all we know.
Jesus Christ. Okay. All right. So what's everyone else doing?
Yeah, what are y'all doing?
I-
You just going to bed after that argument?
I think we all just try to go to
Wait,
sleep.
no,
Yeah.
BL stays up a little bit longer, and he just tries his very hardest to talk to his sister telepathically.
Make
Like
a Arcana check.
I have advantage on that. Let's go. Let's see my. I think I my too.
Mm.
Yeah, I have a 7 Arcana. Let's go.
No one read what Nimmy texted. You two are really an armful, aren't you? An armful you're missing, huh?
22.
22. You concentrate on your sister and trying to connect the same way you used to during your combat training. You focus on it for about 5 minutes. Start getting a headache. Starts to grow in pain. But for a split second, not long enough to really get across the message, but long enough to hear what she's thinking. The only thing you hear, or not hear, more like the only like feeling you feel, is a sense of anticipation, like she's trying to prepare for something, and you feel the weight of her drawing a weapon. Like you feel her, like you're like connecting to her brain and feeling the sensation of her drawing a weapon, which is so familiar to you, and anticipation and readiness.
That's cool.
You are not able to get anything across, and she doesn't seem to know that you're trying to communicate with her, but you know that she is likely either entering a combat, training, or something along those lines.
Hey, if I spend this not practicing using one handed, can I try to use a different fighting style?
I won't say
Because
you can do it just this night, but if you spend time and like say now, especially that you're trying to focus on over the course of your sea journey, because your sea journey will be a long journey, you're practicing with somebody or something, then yes.
so I'm not gonna get my hand until the sea journey's over.
Likely not, no. Unless you
Uh,
like cut it off early somehow and try and
he
get somewhere.
he just starts he just starts trying to get a good feel on how to use just one. I mean, he's strong enough to throw around the sword very easily, but he's used to the control you have with two hands. The fighting style I'd be going for would probably be dueling.
Okay. So you
Chase,
begin self
what's your
training.
strength?
Huh?
Chase, what's your strength?
Like I think it's a 20.
Okay.
Why?
How do you not
Nothing.
know?
Because I don't like obsessively look over my character.
Fair.
Penis.
Anything else anyone's going to do while they're sleeping or in their rooms? Because, by the way, you
And
guys are
yep,
almost certainly doubling up. There's only 4 rooms in this entire tavern.
Can I sleep with the old man?
I don't think anyone's going to object to that, my dude. I don't think
I
anyone's
think
going to argue against that.
I think I should probably spend. I'll probably be in the same room of as my old pally friend anything. Uh, and if he sleeps before me, I'll just like watch over the moon for a couple hours and then probably fall asleep doing that.
Oh, so it's Nimmy and Stumpy that get a bunk together.
No, there's 4 rooms. So far, you guys have
They have their
called
own separate rooms.
3 rooms. Yeah, like you and Old Man together, Anything and Damien, they have their own room because no one really has to bunk with them.
Yeah, they get the good rooms.
Oh.
So yeah,
BL's not even gonna
Chase,
sleep on a
Chase,
floor. I
suffering
mean, BL's
briefly.
not gonna sleep on a bed. He's straight up just gonna like lay on the floor and curl up in a ball.
Isn't
Come
bunking
on,
with
don't make.
someone doesn't take a bit. That's funny. I need
That's
my
funny.
own room
Man,
to
you're gonna
be
make your back
depressed.
also hurt, not just your hand and your dignity. Now your back's gonna be hurt.
Nope. I'm a bear. Bears sleep in the woods. I'm fine.
Alright, we sleep, Trent,
All right,
and we wake up.
you sleep, and throughout the night, the only sensation, the only thing that happens that's slightly weird is Biel, you have one of those very vivid nightmares that you consistently have. Uh, a flashback, more sensations than actual visuals of a sword sliding through a gooey substance and your skin burning on fire. But you're used to this, and so when you wake up, you're not quite perturbed in any sense. You wake up the next day to the bells ringing outside, and you hear like yelling from the ship area where you guys were meant to go, and realize that after such a long journey, sleeping on anything that isn't stone and rock has made you slightly oversleep. And it's probably about an hour till the ship is meant to be leaving. So
What
people
about
are
me?
probably
I'm on the
calling in
phone.
last call kind of thing.
What about me? I'm on the floor. Did I oversleep?
You didn't really oversleep, but you know that you kind of just stayed in your room a little bit longer and waited at the tavern because there's not a whole lot to do in this town, and you're kind of waiting on your party anyway. Even if you got on the ship by yourself, you don't know if they would just let you, of all people, the one they down talked for 10 minutes in front of the guy onto the ship alone. So
I guess we wake up
Yeah.
and like in Home Alone where they got late, they like go like a really fast pace and really like just run.
y'all jumble your stuff together, hurry up, making sure you get there on time, and
Yeah, can we please?
do
Oh,
what?
no, sorry. Go ahead.
Well, you make it there on time. You had an hour to get there, and you're less than a minute really away from the docks, so you can easily get there on time. But you see Kingsley as you guys like start to walk closer. He kind of has like a slightly worried look on his face about letting you on his ship, as you nearly kind of missed the let off even. But what were you gonna say?
I don't remember.
Okay. You guys are admitted onto the ship, though. And Kingsley does kind of like stop William as he walks by. Are we bringing the blind man?
Yeah, he's pretty much just a pet to Godwin over there now.
I'm not
So
going
don't
to dig
really worry
deeper.
about
I'm
him.
not going to dig deeper than that. I'm not going to.
Okay.
I'm
Where do you
going
want
to
me to
leave
put my
that where
chair?
it is.
Hey, I have a big question. I have a big question. Me and Emmy have two oversized chairs. Where do you want us to put those?
In the water.
No, I'm gonna
Over
keep
the
hold of
side
it.
of
It's
the
gonna be my.
ship.
It's gonna be my thinking chair.
Bring it down below deck, I guess.
Okay.
He just like
I
sighs
like.
as you walk away, and they begin to
Mhm.
unwrap the crew, not him, but they begin to unwrap and let down the sails of the ship and undo the things tying them to the dock. Within the next 10
Oh,
minutes
how
or
I
so, what?
how I do hate waking up so early.
Dude, I love spooning you. So, anything that was really nice.
So that's what that was.
Yeah, that was the big spoon. Usually I'm the small spoon, but
You know, we did
so
this
nice.
whenever you were a teenager. I don't feel comfortable doing it with you anymore.
It should have been uncomfortable whenever I was a teenager, but now I'm the adult. I think it's more normal.
Well, back then I thought of you as a mere child. You're an adult now.
You big spooned the teenager.
Yo!
I'm just
Yo!
merely getting payback. Get on the ship, please make a sail. Please make a sail.
Do what?
Just go ahead and keep
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
Trent.
yeah.
Story tell, bro.
Your ship is let off the dock. Fairly quickly, and within the next 10 minutes of you being on board, you guys are on the open water and begin to feel the ship rocking back and forth. For a good portion of you, this is surprisingly the first time. Uh, Actually, now that I think about it, no, I'm wrong, because they met both Biel and Nim in Aor, so they had to have sailed there. And you two been on a boat before. Any team more than likely has, at least. William, I know, has.
Godwin. What about Godwin?
Godwin's probably the only one who may have not sailed before. But either way,
Loser.
some of you feel some sort of discomfort as you haven't sailed in a long time, a lot of you. And you kind of get this small bit of seasickness as your body gets acclimated to the rocking back and forth of the ship. Your ship sails back out as the other two also lower their sails and begin to move. And you take the rear right position in the little triangle formation of your cruise, or your ship's formations here. And the sailing is really boring, especially because you don't really know how to sail. Within the first 2 hours, though, the crew realize that you're not really doing anything, as you were likely just here to fight, and so they talk to Kingsley, and he reapproaches. The crew are worried that you are going to be a severe detriment. So, how about... Do you want to learn how to sail a ship?
Who are you asking that to?
All of you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who you asked about
Oh.
that.
Any one of you.
Everyone.
What do y'all want to do with this ship? Because the crew's really mad that I'm not making you do something. So, what can you learn how to do?
Bill lifts his hand and he just goes, I'll do whatever you can teach me to do.
You're strong, correct? Even with that one arm?
Unbelievably strong.
Well, then you'll be good for a ballista man. You see at the front of the ship there, and you see right now a guy who is just sitting in a chair next to a ballista that is on the front of the ship and can swivel to protect most of it. That man's
Look
going
at
to
him.
teach you how to fire, aim a ballista reasonably quick, and you will be the loader for him, unless combat boards the ship, because you seem to be a melee focused band.
Whatever you think we should do, it's
Bill just nods
okay.
his head.
If there's anything that's open that we you believe would fit our aesthetic, just tell us. You're the captain.
How
We're
about
just here.
you? Do you know how to cook, William?
Out of game. I don't know. Does he?
I mean, you know how to cook simple stuff. You're not a professional chef or anything.
I've cooked eggs and I've made bread.
Good
Toasted
enough.
bread. Okay.
You are going to go below deck. Someone's going to teach you how to cook. Just go down
Alright.
there and find one of the crew members who are taking over the duties today.
Come to sleep, he's practicing.
Do what? I don't know what you said.
Yeah.
Chase, what do you say?
Said any downtime BL has that isn't like sleeping, like if he's not doing the loading thing and or sleeping, then he's training or eating one.
Okay. He looks over at anything.
Sorry. Okay. Sorry, it took me a bit because it disconnected me.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm back.
He
What
looks
happened?
over at anything and says, do you have any magic that lets you see far or really perceptive in any way?
I'm kind of perceptive. I suppose I could see pretty far, yes.
That doesn't give me confidence. Okay. Are you also strong?
Very.
Then how about you be our carpenter's assistant? You give him the wood to patch the holes. until the combat reaches the ship at least.
Sounds kind of boring, but whatever will get all the crew members off our backs.
I believe that's pretty much all. The other two here, I don't know what they could do. I believe, Dark Elf, you could likely create food that doesn't taste terrible. Other than that, what are you good at, man? I guess, man. Are you a Yeah.
Are you a person?
Yeah, he's looking at Godwin, is like stuttering over how to describe you, even in that sentence.
Well, I'm smart. uh,
Wait, what's your intelligence, Ethan?
20.
I think I have
Goddamn.
an 18 intelligence.
I have a 17 strength.
I have a 20 strength.
Do you happen to know the spell Windwall?
Wonderwall?
Windwall.
Oh,
Wonderwall.
no, but I do have Wall of Fire.
Good enough, I guess. You're just going to be on the ready then. The ship gets
I
close
can
to us.
conjure shadow demons.
I would prefer if you didn't.
You hear far away. I can summon a demon if you want.
No,
Well, if
no
you
demons.
if you happen to change your mind, just give me one of your crew members and I'll work my magic.
Nah, I don't think I will change my mind about that. With the roll of fire though, that is useful. So I'm gonna have you just be at the ready. You ain't gonna really have a job, as I don't think there's anything around here. Actually, here he grabs a mop out of some man's hand. You're gonna wash the deck until a ship comes close enough that you can cast Wall of Fire on it, and you're gonna block the crew from jumping onto our ship if we ever get tapped.
Sounds good to me.
That should appease the crew for now. And then he goes back to piloting. The days travel by. You somewhat get
Do I learn how to
experienced in your
cook?
relative task, but not any. That's the thing about being on a ship. You don't really need a cook. All the food's prepackaged and all the food's dried and salted, and the only fresh food is what Nim provides.
No, I
Uh,
won't be able to be like Sanji off One Piece.
I don't know what that means.
I guess for the entire trip until I need to cook, I'll just be in my sitting chair. I don't even like sleep. I just sit in my thinking chair.
Yeah, you actively waste away in that chair because you refuse to go to sleep. Uh,
Yep.
but the days travel onwards, and it becomes very, very bleak. The images are so repetitive that you can't remember what day was what. Can't remember if you loaded the ballista this day or loaded the ballista that day because it all looks the same. The only interesting moments are when it starts storming heavily and then everyone's on the deck fighting to try and keep the ship under control. But until you get back into Blightshore, the days become monotonous. And even most of the way through Blightshore, the days become monotonous. The only major difference is in the Emerald Gulf, there is normal blue seas. When you get to Blightshore, the seas get slightly darker. And like there's a constant shadow and murk in the water. But it's still a normal sea for the most part. And the days go on and on for over a month, I believe. And then the only interesting thing that happened over the course of this journey, for up until this point, happens. And you hear a thunderous retort, almost like a cannon going off. You all know what you're supposed to do, draw your weapons, and get ready. But the rest of the crew doesn't. You look around, and some people begin to laugh in your guys' general direction, wherever you happen to be. And then just ignores you. But nothing happens, so it seems normal. Another day passes, it happens again.
What happened? Wait, Trent, can you repeat that? I couldn't hear you.
Just out of nowhere, in the middle of a clear day, it sounded like a cannon fired. and then just everyone ignored the fact that that cannon would have fired. And the next day it happens again, and they begin every time you guys ready your weapons at the noise. They begin to like laugh at like the crew just begins to chuckle in your direction a little bit, seemingly knowing
Can I
something you don't.
can I ask TV what's going on?
Yeah, like, this happened 2 days in a row. Don't worry about that. That's just the magic users on the other two ships teleporting back and forth repeatedly.
Well, they're just having fun.
I guess happens pretty consistently in these journeys. Uh, I would continue with getting ready when you hear those noises, though. They could be a sign of danger. The crew have become so accustomed to it, they don't even react anymore, which is kind of a detriment and a good thing. They don't get panicked at combat, but they don't panic either, which is kind of a double-edged sword.
Well, okay, I'm gonna go back to my thinking chair.
Okay. he just
I need to think.
he is like confused by your reality. Another
I
week or
need
so
to think.
passes, and this, is probably the bottom edge of Blightshore, as you can actually see your ship begin to turn, and see Blightshore begin to fade away to a mountainous region. And the sea at this point is extremely dark. The clouds begin to build overhead, and you're preparing for another storm, which you know you can weather fairly well with this experienced crew. But that storm begins to build and build, and you're fighting it as you normally would, not really worried, until it keeps building and building. And you're worried at this point because you've never seen a storm this bad. You've never even really seen a storm on the seas, other than the ones you experienced like a week ago. And it gets so bad that the experienced crew actually begins to kind of get panicked themselves. And you see one man even be thrown off by a strong gust of wind into the open seas. They don't seem to care, though, as the crew is too busy trying to survive and keep the ship afloat. And whenever you hear the thunderous report, you know that this is not a regular teleportation back and forth. No captain would abandon their ship, especially if they're the most powerful person on it, during something this bad. So, when you see the creatures begin to claw out of the water, their milky white flesh, some of them half rotted, but mostly kept together by some sort of weird necromantic magic. And when you see a tentacle fly up in front of your ship, and the sea turns inky black, lightning striking yet another crew member immediately, you know it's go time. And you're not surprised when this begins to happen. You guys looking around, I want two of you to make a perception check or whatever and like inform the party as you begin making your way back towards Kingsley's position at the steering wheel to, see what orders he's going to give you during this ordeal.
I'm not
I have a
making
plus
this
5
check
perception.
because I have a bad perception.
I have a plus 5 perception if you guys want me to roll one of them.
I guess that's a yes.
Alright, who's rolling as well, or do you want me to have advantage?
I guess you have advantage.
Probably, I guess. I think Willow's trying to say something, but I'm not sure.
But I'm not typing.
Yeah, no, her mic's been like that the entire time. It just says it's going off.
Oh,
My perception's dookie.
Mine's a -2.
Okay. Um, Sean, what's yours?
I guess I'll roll the next one. Sure.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
Oi.
I think Nemi has a high one.
And they're
It's not great. It's not great, but it's something. 23 actually. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Would you get Damon? William, I mean.
8.
8, yeah. Anything. You're obviously the most perceptive of the group, it seems. And you know what these threats are before they begin to get extremely close. You catch glimpses of what is harassing your ship. There seems to be a solid amount of hollowed ones, similar to the blind man you have, though they seem feral in some way, and also seem to not need air, as they were submerged under the water until you're passing. You also see several, and by that I mean about 3, one for each ship or so, small kraken-like creatures with many a
Oh, god
tentacle
damn.
and very strange faces, kind of like a giant squid, but sharper. These seem to be either young krakens or a creature that just resembles them, and they are, one of them at least, sailing directly at the head of your ship. I want you all to start rolling initiative, as now is time for combat, as you are under attack on the high seas by seemingly undead forces mixed with young krakens, and BL, you know your position is, at the moment at least, ballista area. So, you guys being at the, captain's quarters when this begins, are going to try and scatter and rush to where you need to be, or wish to be.
Dirty 20.
Are you kidding me?
Chase, you can't do anything right. He got a natural 1.
Yeah.
Dude, no, like, dude, literally, like, I haven't got anything. I get my hand cut
Anything?
off.
I'm hilarious.
Can I put the ballista in Dale's mouth and tell the guy to pull the trigger? Can I
Yeah,
kill myself?
100%.
Fucking Dead Space kill.
I'm gonna daisy kill myself with that ballista.
Guys, why am I the only one that has higher than a 10?
We don't know what Nimmy's is.
Isn't him even here?
Probably. I don't know. They spoke for a bit and they can't speak again.
Willow. What's your initiative number, Willow? 19.
19.
That's definitely before, so that is a 24. So Willow, Nim.
Wait. Oh, yeah, she never has her
25 to
stuff.
20, it's Nim first. Anyone
Then
else?
me over the dirty 20.
Who's the dirty 20?
Me. William.
Nim? 20 to 15. 15 to 10.
Ethan has
Godwin
has a 10.
Yeah.
So
Oh
Godwin.
yeah, I
has
have
a
him,
team.
sorry.
Godwin. Before that, though, it is tentacle creatures.
Oh.
And Godwin, and then it goes to the Savage Hollows.
Wait, is there a ship coming our way?
No, you are under assault
Okay,
by
okay.
what looks to be juvenile kraken-like creatures.
I'll be right back.
Alongside a small horde of undead hollowed ones that have seemingly turned feral and using the sea as their weapon. After
Okay.
Godwin, it goes to BL, I'm assuming, or who?
It's me.
Any
It's
team.
me. It's Kel.
Kiel. And then BL.
Yep.
And actually, no, not BL, because it goes Kiel, Crew, BL.
BL did get a natural 1.
Yep. Now we're starting combat. As soon as you guys
Right.
see these creatures begin to approach, you guys rush up above deck, to the shouts and such. Some of you already being above deck and just being near the captain's quarters. Nim, you're first to react. What are you doing to try and quell this threat up here? You guys can see. Yes, you can. Those of you that have a way to view at least have the map. Nim.
Okay. She's probably typing. What she's doing.
Probably.
She She was working so well, and it just stopped working. I don't understand.
Guys, what is our proficiency bonus at this point in time?
+3.
3.
Okay.
Alright. Nim is currently typing.
I
Banishment
have
of the Kraken. Okay, so let me see if you can do that. You're gonna run obviously 30 feet forward. The closest Kraken, which is the one harassing your ship, is 170 foot away. I think banishment is a shorter range than that.
I can check.
Uh,
Welcome back, Damien. Bro, I don't want to be on D&D Beyond. This sucks.
Hello?
yeah, banishment is only 60 feet.
Yeah,
What happened?
you're a little bit too far to banish that creature, but you run ahead and start getting closer. You can try and attack some of the hollowed ones off the side of the ship. The closest hollowed one's only 65 foot away.
What happened?
You guys were attacked by kraken-like creatures with savage hollow ones. Nim's going first, and she attempted to try and banish the kraken, or the kraken-like creature, and failed because she is too far away, and so I'm letting her do a different thing because she couldn't do that action. By the way, if any of y'all can see this big man with a crossbow, that is supposed... I don't have a ballista. This man is just using a ballista. That's what it's meant to be. That's why he is so large.
So cast spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon. Do you want to just do it in the middle of the ship? Because there's a whole lot of place for you to do it. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to put it... Because that's definitely like a 60-foot or at least 30-foot range weapon. So I'm going to put it like right there. Spiritual weapon. Don't really know what to use for a spiritual weapon. What I'm going to do for a spiritual weapon is I'm just going to make another Nim. Make it another Nim, but I'm going to make it slightly smaller, even though it's the same size.
Just cast a random cantrip, I guess. There's not really much else you can do.
I mean, yeah. You have an action still. Because that's just your
I'm
bonus
loading up
action.
Discord so I can see the map.
No one's hurt yet,
Also-
so...
After your turn, Nim, try and fix your mic if you can.
By the way, keep in
Yeah,
mind,
like
you
maybe
can't
like-
cast two spells in the same turn. So, you can't cast anything above cantrip level for your action.
Yeah, you can cast a
You can, actually, if you wanted to, dash further to close the gap even more. You could do that. Okay. You attack the closest enemy, making a dex save because I know they're within range of your thing. Dex save. They fail. I think it's 2d8 damage if you use the one cantrip I'm thinking of. What's it called? Radiant Light or not Radiant Light?
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. That's the
Radiant Light?
Yeah, I don't know where I got Radiant Light from.
Where was that coming
It-
from?
No idea.
2d8 radiant damage.
I mean, it really is a Radiant Light, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It is, but as a
It's
misleading
not
spell
called
name.
that.
Yeah, it's not called Radiant Light, though.
Roll 2d8s, Nime. Boom, 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 boom.
You don't have your spellcasting modifier, do you?
No, you don't.
No.
You don't.
Okay.
6
6
damage. Wow. That walloped
Because
real
on the
hard.
first, wait, what? That could have been on the first roll. We don't know. That could have been on the first roll. Was that combined
no, 'cause
rolls?
They typing a single number is not that long. I think that's just full damage. That's all Nim
Yeah,
can do
all
in
6
her
damage.
turn. So, William, your turn.
Well, she's typing. I want to wait for her to stop typing. Okay.
No bonus.
No bonus.
No
Okay, yeah,
bonus.
so
Yeah,
just
just
6.
6.
Yep, just
So
6.
it's a 6. William,
Where am I at?
you are the same texture as you've always been. This man right here. And you are next to the
Okay.
captain's quarters, opposite where the Kraken is attacking, and half a ship away from where a lot of the hollowed ones are coming up next to the crew.
All those are hollowed ones.
All the ones in the sea are. These people are your crew.
I know that. Yeah, I know the ones in the ocean are. I guess I'll run up 30 feet so I can just get some range in.
30 feet. All
All
right.
right, how far am I from the closest enemy?
The closest hollowed one is 60 foot away from you.
Damn, dude. That's way too far. 60 foot. Look at my let me look at my spells. I have some spells.
Hey, I looked up the average size for a ship, and this is what I got. So
Really?
I looked up its average size for a war vessel in medieval ages, and it said 45 foot across, about it. And it said something like 100, 200 foot long, so that's what I gave it.
All right, Trent. Uh, if I cast Shatter, right?
Yeah.
And man, let me get to it again. So casting Shatter, it's 60 foot away, and it's a 10-foot radius sphere. So how many things can I get into that?
It goes 10 foot away from you,
No, 60 foot away from me.
60 foot away from you. And it's a 10 foot radius sphere.
Yes.
You can get, let's see, 3 hollowed ones in total.
What about on the other side?
On the other side, I don't even know if you can. No, you can't even reach. You would get 1 on the other side.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, you're probably gonna want to save your spells a little bit closer.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not even gonna hex him because why would I use that? Pull up my sword that'll be a bonus action, right? And Eldritch Blast the guy on the right, the closest one that I can actually get to.
Okay, you Eldritch Blast. Bro, who's
I'm rolling
breathing
in
like
person. I
that?
don't care. Think that is Sean. It's
Oh,
Sean.
it feels me. Sorry.
I'm rolling in person because my phone I think is dead. No, it isn't. Never mind.
You fool! You
My phone's
fool!
live.
Are we allowed to roll in
Play.
person?
Usually no, but That's why Damien checked his phone and it's working, so he
Yeah, I
rolled
thought
his
my
phone.
dad was dead. I thought my dad was dead. 20. Does an 11 hit? I'm guessing no. Does a 24 hit?
11 hits and 24 hits.
Oh, okay.
What?
These guys don't have a lot of
I have to
AC.
roll.
They're feral. They ain't got no training.
Okay. 3d10 plus 10.
They're mindless creatures, infinitely
Wait.
resurrected.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah, 2d10 plus 10 damage. 15. That sucked.
That did.
15 damage.
15 total damage?
Uh huh.
Is that for both shots?
That's in total.
Okay. He's still standing. Doesn't even look that badly hurt.
Yeah, come on, Sylv.
Alright, is that all your... Well, that's your action used. Any bonus action?
Bonus action was to draw my sword out.
Ah, yes. Then it goes to the kraken. Do. Actually, I have to look and see its speed, because I think I know its speed, but I don't 100% know its speed. 50. Yep. I know its speed. I was correct. It gets right up in front of the ballista, looking up at it. And is going to... It doesn't really have the range, because it has to crawl 20 foot up the side of the boat. Oh, Tentacle has a 20-foot range. Nope, he's not going to use Tentacle, for sure not going to use Tentacle. Instead, he is going to use his action, where a tentacle flies up and grabs the edge of the ballista bolt as the man is trying to lower it to fire at the creature. And lightning shoots out from its tentacle, launching into the man who is targeting with the ballista at the moment, striking him for 10d4 or 4d10. I mean, damage.
I was about to say.
Yeah, that lightning is pretty devastating.
It's some kind of damage.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 damage. The man isn't dead as the jolt knocks him back out of the, or not out of the chair, but away from the aiming mechanism, enough for him not to get shocked by the continuous voltage flowing through this creature. That's all it's going to do on its turn. And now it is Godwin's turn. You are the same texture I used for your man Kotaro. I don't even know if you can see it. But you are surrounded slightly by a small piece of crew with Captain Kingsley behind you and creatures in front of you alongside other crew members.
So are the white guys bad?
Yes, every one of these guys who are white and gray and in the water are evil creatures who are the Savage Hollowed ones. Big purple dude, also pretty bad. Everyone else is useful, usually pretty helpful. Like, there is guys with white shirts on here that are not enemies, but you can probably tell which are bad guys and which are good guys.
Okay. Can you get me over to Chase, or get me as close to Chase as you possibly can, all the way up there at the front?
Oh yeah, I forgot to put Chase up there. I had him back there. He's meant to be up here. Alright, you are going to run 30 feet. Do you want to dash?
Yeah, I might as well, because there's nothing in my range right now.
Alright, you dash for 60 foot total movement. Any bonus actions you want to use?
No.
No?
No, that's all I can really
Alright.
do.
Goes to the Hollows, who begin their assaults using they can actually climb this. Using all of their movement to begin to penetrate the ship hull, more or less. Climbing as fast as they can. Seemingly unhindered, for the most part. About climbing just up the wall. They don't seem to really mind doing so. And they don't seem to be slowed by it, really, either. As they kind of just launch themselves out of the water. Some making it all the way, some not quite so much. As the seas are rocky, and they were quite a distance away. But they begin their quick approach. And most of them actually can't use their action this turn because they're all dashing to get where they're trying to go.
So is that their turn to just
Pretty
go up the
much,
ship?
their turn is to launch themselves onto the ship so quickly and ferociously that the crew really have no way to stop them. And now they are on your ship. A lot of them are, at least. Well, this guy dashed, so he should be here. But yeah, most of them are on your ship or hanging just over the railing and slicing at the crew, who is rapidly stabbing in retaliation. Keel, your turn. I used this two-sworded man down here, just so you have that information.
I mean, I have the issue where I can't see it anyway, so it don't matter.
You have a little bit of crew around you, protecting the captain and his quarters, and in front of you are threats. That's all I really need to know.
Okay, so how far am I from the kraken?
You would have to get to get in melee. You would both have to take the spot of and move 140 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big fucking ship.
They said like 150, so I gave it 165. Because fantasy and all that.
Alright, so what's the closest thing to me? Like, what is the closest thing to me?
Other than your allies, the closest thing to you is a 75 foot away hollowed one. You can move 70 foot though and get in melee range with it.
Give me 1 second.
Most of your first turns for everyone is usually going to just be moving.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
By the way, this is going to be probably long, so I'm gonna start doing timers. Like I'm actually gonna start implementing these things, which I forget to do each time.
I'm gonna dash all the way up there.
Okay, so how fast can you move? 80 foot?
45, not 80.
So 45 plus
So
45 is 90, correct?
90.
90.
You run
Yeah.
past all the crew, not all of the crew, most of the crew, and most of the hollowed ones, trying to both save the ballista and the power it can use against the kraken. Anything bonus actiony or no?
Uh, okay, yeah, I'll bonus action do this because why not? So, uh, as Keel like gets close to the thing, suddenly all across his body, just like hairs just start popping up. His ears are more hairy, and his his fingernails become longer. His eyes become slightly more feral, and he just stares down at the undead person in front of him.
So did you want to get in melee with one of the hollowed ones, or did you just want to go down the middle of the ship?
Melee,
Okay. Melee with the closest, or melee with backline?
closest.
Okay, then you didn't have to move full 90.
Other than how much did I move?
You only moved. You still moved 60.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna put you in the combat. Well, no, I'm just gonna put you with one, because otherwise I wouldn't be right. So you crack open into your more powerful-ish form. The crew
Yeah.
is then going to respond to this threat. Most of them rapidly stabbing at the enemies. They even move. They seem to be moving closer together, almost as if they believe that they can work better as a team than they could alone. They do seem experienced in that aspect as well, trusting in their
Three
friends
Stooges,
and
Three
allies
Stooges.
to, help each other. This guy kind of moves to here. Yeah, these guys are probably screwed, but they're trying their best. Doop, 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 doop. 22 to hits, 20 hits, and that guy is taking 2 hits of damage. 6 plus 7, 13.
Hee hee ha.
Okay, and that's 6.
I'm gonna jam out to some music while we do this.
Fair, fair.
Be very anticlimactic without music.
Yeah, probably. Five, 7.
We're BL, man. Natural one.
7, 7. 7 plus 7. 14. 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. 14 again. Say 3. Nope, that's 2. 2 plus 5, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 5, 7, 8,
How
9,
many
10,
people are
11,
you
12.
rolling for?
I think it's like in total for both sides over 20, probably like 30 or something, but it won't take me very long here.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, I don't really have to do any math myself other than adding up what 2 weapon attacks. So it doesn't take very long. 10.
It's good enough.
Yeah, that's how you remember how I was doing like 60-person attacks when we first figured out we could do this? And it didn't take me but like a minute. 4, 4,
That's fair.
9. Ooh, that guy's like the only person who actually missed. He sucks. He's the klutz of the team. He's the klutz of the team. And that's all of the crew. That's I'm done with the crew now. After the crew's turn, I should write this down
BL.
somewhere else. Yeah, BL. I wrote this down in a garbage way. But BL, your turn.
Where am I at?
You are next to the ballista with several hollowed ones around you, as well as a kraken clawing up the side of the ship right now.
Did I try to attack the Kraken without getting hit? Like opportunity.
You couldn't really get in the space to attack the kraken because hollowed ones are taking up most of the edge of the ship, and the ballista is taking up the part where you could get in front of the kraken. So you don't really have an opportunity to attack the kraken just because the area is so filled with enemies and allies.
I have a the circlet of blasting thing. Did that get taken away from me?
Yes.
Was it like was that the one that did? Uh, I can't remember what it did.
Scorching ray.
Yeah.
Scorching ray. Okay, so that means I have burning hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have
that's a
burning hands.
thing you
That's
have.
something you have, yeah. That's from
And I
Aberrant
was just
Dragon, I believe.
yeah, but I get them confused sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna try to like angle it to where I could get all three of those guys with burning hands.
Right. Yeah, you can do that. That definitely works. I already know it works. I only had to check.
Okay, let me read burning hands real quick. See, guys, I'm not useless. I mean, burning hand, but I'm not useless.
It's something. Uh,
No,
hold on. I need to.
what you should let me do is you should let me just.
Yo, why
I
can't I
am
find this?
so absolutely just so confident in my ability that I have a hand that I just magically grow one.
So, was the initiative Nim, William, Creature, or who was after William?
I think the creatures did go after it.
Yeah, I would say Creature. Then it would go. It was
Okay,
anything.
they have to make a
No, I
DC.
thought it was the wizard first.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It was Godwin. Then anything.
Okay, they have to
Yeah.
make a DC 16 Dex save.
DC 16 Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
All three of them.
Yep.
The
And
highest is 11, so they fail.
So they all fell.
Yes.
They all take. Give me a second. Gotta roll it. Gotta roll it. It's 3d6, correct?
36 fire damage.
Yeah, 36.
They take 11 damage apiece. And then I'm gonna use my
11
bonus action.
damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my bonus action, turn to a werebear.
All right. You do
Okay.
so.
But first, Chase, I want to remind you of this. Since you cast the first level spell of your Dragon Aberrant mark, you can expend one of your hit die. And if you roll an even number, you get a number of temporary hit points equal to the number you rolled. Or if you roll an odd number, one random creature within 30 feet of you, not including you, takes force damage.
Oh yeah,
Do you want to do that?
my hit die is 10, right?
Yeah.
I got an 8.
An 8. You rolled an even number, so you gain 8 temporary hit points.
Wait, I don't think that works because of a werebear form. I already get you can't stack 10.
Oh.
Yep. That is one thing. So that 8 doesn't work because he already has 10. When he drops, that would be beneficial.
Okay.
But yeah, they take the damage, but they don't seem like overly dead because of it.
I'm then up to action surge.
Anything else you're gonna do? Like, your bonus action was to transform, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it take a bonus action to action surge?
No.
Nope.
Okay. I'll action surge and then I'll attack the closest one to me.
All right. Roll to hit.
With 24.
Hits.
Okay. Um, a long sword without two-handing it is just a D8, right?
Yep. D8 plus your strength modifier.
And if it's your magic weapon, it's plus
Plus 1.
to that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So it's a D8 plus 6.
Yep.
Didn't you also
12.
imbue it with cold damage?
Huh?
No,
Who were the guys who did that? I know it was
I
me
did
William.
and
it and
William.
skins. Yeah, it was like
Okay, then never mind.
Okay.
We rolled 12
Um,
damage.
I'm going to. Okay. So that's another 12 damage to them, and then I'm going to. I'm going to spend a psychic die to roll a D8
Don't you have a
to.
bonus action to do that?
Nope. It's
Okay.
as long as you hit them.
What's that D8's conclusion?
D8
8.
plus 4, it's an 8.
8.
8
That's just
plus.
enough to kill this hollowed. The hollowed falls
Okay,
over dead.
Chase, you have one more attack because you did action surge.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
You are still in melee with one, so you can just stab it.
Okay, 20 plus 9. 25, that hits.
It's funny, Biel managed to kill something. and everyone was fucking berating him.
Yeah, he's the first to kill something. On both
Okay.
sides!
Okay, so 8 plus 12. 20 damage to the
20
second one.
damage. He isn't quite down, but he is very much hurt. Is that the end? Well, that is the end of your turn. So it goes back to Nim. What are you doing on your turn, Nimmy?
I'll look at the Discord.
I'm
Just
already
in
got it
case.
open. They ain't messaging yet.
Okay.
Now they're typing.
I think it is possible to do what you wanted to do before. That'd be pretty funny.
Attacking the closest hollow. Do you want to move up? Because you wanted to try and do something to the kraken. So yeah, move up obviously 30 feet. And I don't think you're in range of the hollow yet. Do you? Nope, it's still 90 foot. The nearest hollow is less than 20 foot away. So, are you just going to do the cantrip attack, or are you going to do a spell?
You do have your spiritual weapon still up.
Yes. You also have your spiritual weapon. Cantrip attack. Okay, it's going to make a dexterity save then. Why are you not making your dex saves? Is this guy like broken or something?
It's hot in my room. I'm gonna
Oh,
cover my vent.
I'm spamming it and I wasn't looking at the bottom, so of course. It fails with a 7. So 2d8
And
damage
she wants
to
to,
it.
and she wants to use spiritual weapon to attack.
Spiritual weapons also want to move over using your bonus action and you a smack with it. Roll an attack for that and roll 2d8 for the radiant damage you dealt to the creature. Actually, you're not going to want to attack that one because that one's going to die to your radiant damage. So you move it over here instead. Eight damage. That kills the one you attacked with your cantrip. So it is dead. Roll to hit with your spiritual weapon. It's your wisdom modifier added to it, which you don't add anyway, so it's fine. So 5, 6, 7, 8. She has a plus 8 to whatever she says.
What do you have her stat stuff?
No, I just know she has a 20 wisdom. And I know her proficiency is plus 3. And I know she doesn't have any magic weapons that increase it. Because I stole
Not
those.
anymore, at least.
So you need a day 20.
16
16.
to
That
hit.
is over 20. That hits. What's the damage?
D D8 plus spell modifier.
Okay, so D8 plus 5. Just roll a D8 and I'll do the plus 5 because 7, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 11.
Damon, you still here?
No, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, I was wrong. I keep counting and I keep getting different answers. I mean, I'm brain dead. Don't worry about it. After that, 'cause that's your action, that's your bonus action, so it's done with your turn. William,
Oh boy.
you're back here still.
Yes, I am. Cause oh boy. Okay, let's see. Um. Wait, let me count the 5. Damn, dude, I can get. That sucks.
You sucks. Got him.
Just move 30 feet and just start blasting.
Fair. Is the guy that I blasted still alive?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Is that one right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going
William
to run up
blasting the
30
same
feet.
guy.
I'm gonna run up 30. Yeah, I'm killing him. I'm running up 30 feet,
Charging past
close
Goblin.
to, closer to him.
Oh, you want to go to him
Closer.
instead of just
Yeah.
Ford?
Yes. Also, Trent, I do want to know since this is a humanoid, right? So if I do kill him while he's hexed, I do get wild magic, and he becomes
Yeah.
my little specter.
Yep.
Okay. I want to get that so badly then. Can I? You know, no, I'll wait. I'll wait until next turn. I will just. I will attack with my Eldritch Blast.
Same one or different one?
That one that is damaged.
Okay. Roll to
Okay.
hit. Roll to hit.
2d20s.
The 20 plus. That is 8 to attack. First one's 26 hits.
Yes, it does.
20 hits.
2d10 plus 10. William is just doing.
20 damage.
20 damage
Bruh.
is enough to kill it. Alright, anything
Okie
else?
dokie.
Bonus action?
Uh,
Spectre?
bonus action. Oh.
He has to hit him with the sword, I think.
No, he has to have it hex, which he also didn't do.
I also didn't do that. Yeah, I didn't want to waste a hex. I only have 5 of those.
So you want to do a hex now, because it's bonus action?
Who would I hex, bruh?
Other hollows in the area.
That's fair. You know, I will hex that one right there. Yes.
The one to your right. Okay. They are now hexed. That's the end of your turn. Nothing else you can do.
Yep.
Alright, goes down to
bonus action. Yep.
creature, who is actually at the end of your turn going to use a legendary action.
No.
Oh, nice.
They're going to reach up and smack the man who is on the ballista. And I don't have him put into this app, so I have to roll him in person. That's a 22 to hit.
I'm pretty sure that definitely gets the
3d6
guy.
plus 7. 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 damage, which is enough to, I believe, murder
Rip
this
him
man.
apart.
Yep, that definitely murders this man. Because he took damage earlier. He died. He big dead. That is the legendary action over. So now it's his turn. He is going to take the place of Ballista Man and climb up onto the ship, past his enemy or his allies and several enemies. This guy is going to take an opportunity attack against him. Yo, what is wrong with some of these things? They're just not working. Ah, no, I'm brain dead again. 18 to hit. Don't know if that hits or not. It does. So, out of that, he does 5 damage. Okay.
Only one guy hit.
Yeah, well, only one guy got the opportunity attack.
Oh, I thought you said several.
Well, he runs past several of his allies and a few of his enemies. Not several of his enemies. That is... But, okay, now it's his turn. Gotta do some math here. Got me a calculator for this exact reason. Oh, wait, no, he's immune from... Oh, no, he's resistant. Never mind. Thought he was immune to it. This guy is going to... Big stab, I believe, with his... Okay, no, that's not going to be used. They are going to fling away some of these people.
Uh-oh.
What? Target is thrown at another the creature. This doesn't tell me how he attacks.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to assume it's the same plus to attack as a tentacle. And he's going to try and hit...
check.
What?
Check to see if it's not a legendary action, because that might
It's
be,
not a
be the
legendary action. It just says
Okay.
they get flung, which is wrong. They don't just get flung. He attacks this guy first, the little crew member next to him, and he's going to fling him at the crew member across the way, and he attacks BL second, and throws him across the way as well. BL with a 23 on you to get hit, and this guy on a 15 to get hit. This guy is going to get flung into his other crew member, and you're going to get flung into this other crew member. I want you to make a... Never mind. You don't make any checks here. I'm brain dead. Don't worry about it. You take 5 damage. That's it. And the other crew member takes 11 damage. He got a lot hurt. More.
I'm assuming that damage is halved, isn't it?
Why would it be?
Because he's
Werebear.
Werebear.
Yes, it's non-magical, of course.
So, I haven't played in a minute. So, Werebear is like the health on it would be 4 times my level, correct?
Yes, I believe it was.
And we're level 8.
Yes. By the way, since you guys were hit with these attacks, you're all prone. Including the ones that failed the dex saves. So,
I'm prone.
yeah, all of you get knocked prone. It picks you and the other crew member, throws you into 2 other crew members, and you all are fallen prone as you smack into each other, and all 4 of you take some damage as the people who get hit with some force. That is its turn.
Wait 1 second. I'm going to beat my head in. I'm going to use my reaction, and the creature must make a strength saving throw equal to
16.
Strength save, you said?
Hmm?
It passes
Yeah.
with a 22. It's a strong feature.
Oh. Well, it takes 2d8 force damage halved.
Okay. Roll 28 force damage. And half it. I'm gonna use the bathroom while Godwin decides his turn.
Okay. Godwin, your time to shine.
My turn.
Should I make the ship fall?
No.
Should I tilt it over?
This is slow combat, but I mean, it's fine.
It's only 8:16. We're good.
Yeah.
Okay, I know what that. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm already ready.
Oh god.
What are you doing?
I don't know. Fuck around, find out.
You do the
Okay.
stare at the fucking kraken. Just
Alright.
looking at that slimy piece of meat.
What are you doing on your turn? Wait, what? What are you doing on your turn, Godwin?
Oh,
Hello, buddy.
uh, it took five. It took five force damage. So.
Okay. Now what are you doing, Godwin?
Okay, I'm gonna shoot it with a fucking lightning bolt.
Okay.
You realize that Biel is in line with that shot, right? You're talking about the
Fucking
thing that
no.
does a line, correct? A 100-foot line?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
Biel
is
is
BL in my way?
directly. Yeah, he's prone behind the creature in a straight line from you.
BL,
Screw
you
it. Do
little
it.
bitch.
Just do it
I mean,
anyways.
you
It's
can
Beal's
just move
fault.
away.
Actually, yeah.
Bro, I'm
Here's
just
something you
gonna
can
move
do.
back
You
like
can you
5
can
feet.
take you can take a step to the left. Take a step to the left, and then he's no longer in line.
Yep.
Yeah, just shoot that fella with a lightning bolt.
What's he got to do? To any saves?
He has to
Like it's
do
a
a deck save.
All right. He fails with a 9.
Yeah, that's a failure.
let's
Okay,
let's
so
go.
that's 8d6.
Jeez.
Ah!
What? Oh my
You're
god!
making calamari right now.
Ah.
I don't know why when you said that it reminded me of that guy singing like 2 pound fresh fish or whatever.
What?
I don't
Is
know.
that a
8d20.
South Park thing?
I don't know. What'd you say?
73 damage.
You
Wait, no,
did
wait.
73 damage.
No,
I just rolled
hold
8d20.
on.
I just rolled 8d20.
That's
You're
wrong, then.
stupid. Boy. You're dumb,
You're dumb.
dude. I was
You're
going
dumb.
nuts.
Yeah, I was about to scream bloody murder, bro.
Bruh, that broke my phone. The app stopped working.
It's funny.
1 second.
Lamago.
Okay, I think it's 8d6, guys. Yeah. Okay, only 20 damage.
20 damage. The lightning strikes the creature and it absorbs it almost instead of taking a whole lot of damage. If anything, it seems like you kind of like recharged this little lightning strike.
Oh,
Fuck.
nice gelatin.
It's straight up immune to lightning. Big F.
Well,
Well,
was
there
there
goes
anything
a
else?
third level spell slot.
So what are you doing for your bonus action? Anything? I don't think you can.
Cower.
Yeah, I'm gonna curl up in a ball and cry.
She's like a Pokemon, just freaking immediately turn into like a... Not Pokemon. What's that thing called?
What are you
I don't know,
talking
man.
about?
The thing that people can like shoot
Roly-poly?
and bullets bounce off of it and everything. I don't know. Down to
What?
anything. Slash kill. I don't know.
It's
There's
me,
an
okay.
animal. Armadillo.
Alright.
Armadillo.
Alright. Oh, okay, so I know I'm
God,
in
dude.
5 feet with a
Oh,
hollow one, but how far is the kraken from me now?
The Kraken is... It is
Yeah.
70 foot for ranged attack, 65 for melee.
Did you not
Damn
hear?
it.
Did you guys not hear the beautiful song?
Nope.
Armadillos keep digging.
Okay.
Little
Okay,
holes
so I'm just gonna
in
stare.
my
I'm
day.
just gonna stare down at this little hollow boy. I want to take a bonus action, like, kills is like gonna like grab his hand, stick one of his fingers like on his like little palm of his hand, and his fists just get powerful. and it turns into flames a little almost.
The way you said that, his fists get powerful.
His fists get
Yes.
powerful.
He's about to fist someone.
Yo,
It's
what?
gonna be me.
No, thank you.
Yo.
I'm okay with it.
I don't know, Damien. Okay, do I take damage? Okay, I do. Make it sure, make it sure.
Sean doesn't know how to play Blood
Which one?
Hunter.
It's my
L.
first
Sean.
time.
L. Sean.
Okay, I take 3
But they're
damage,
so
and
easy.
I'm just gonna pummel it to death with my bare fist.
Monk?
I'm the only one here with a
Bro,
bare
did you just
fist.
go Among Us? Is that what you did? That's what I heard, bro.
Okay, that's
Among Us? Among
Sorry,
Us?
man. My throat's like
Among
fucked up right
Us?
now. I don't know why.
Among Us?
natural
Among
20 immediately. Okay, nice.
Amongi.
Yo.
Amongi.
Okay, okay. So
Among.
my first strike is just me punching it in the face. Give me a second. I gotta see on how much damage I do. Okay.
Amongi.
Monkey?
Among.
What?
Among.
Huh?
Armadillos.
Really?
Okay. So it takes
Little
19
hole.
normal damage.
Yeah.
Then for my natural 20,
That's a one hit?
no, yeah, 1 hit with the 19 damage.
God.
And the crit, 10, 12 plus 10, so 22 damage on my second hit.
That's enough to finish it off. Your hex is wasted as he walks up and punches it twice in the throat,
God,
immediately
I'm gonna kill you,
disassembling
dude.
its undead form.
I hate you so
I beat it once in the face, and my second fist just like goes through his face, and I just pull out his brain.
This
and
always
just throw it off the side.
happens.
And I'm gonna move 45 feet closer to the kraken.
Alright.
Dude, I'm gonna end your fucking life.
Yo. After anything, it go down to
You made me
the
upset.
hollows. The hollowest ones.
Jesus, dude, where? Oh, did someone try to call me? I did try to call. Oh, they're back.
16 and 9 to hit. Only one of those hit and deal 4 damage to the man. This one is going to explode violently.
Okay. This one on its turn is going to die.
Yep, both of these guys fail. And I don't have this one put in, but I'm going to roll some d6s.
How many?
4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9
Ow, what's
damage to
going-
both of
Ow!
these crew members
What's going on here?
as the creature
So-
explodes, killing themselves in the
What
process.
exploded?
This hollowed
The
one
hollow
just
ones are
straight
exploding.
detonated itself.
Oh no. There was
Um,
suicide bombers.
This one is also going to detonate.
Oh no.
They both pass, however, so they only take 2d6 damage. Ooh,
Oh.
they take 12, though. That's pretty bad.
Oof.
I rolled 2 6s. These guys are in dire straits, that's for sure.
Suggested
They're just covered in
activities?
all. They're all just covered in guts. It's disgusting. It's.
Yeah,
They're all
these
covered
guys
in
are...
cum and stuff.
Yo, no,
They're all
no.
covered in fish guts.
This one's gonna actually move into position so it can kill itself more effectively.
I want to. Dear God.
That's the best sentence I've ever heard.
They both fail and take 46 more damage.
Even better.
Ooh! This is
Trent says some
brutal!
iconic thing.
Are these
18
guys
damage.
are these guys just like being harassed by exploding corpses?
Yes. Exactly that.
God, they're gonna have to take a shower if they survive.
This guy dies,
Oh,
and this guy is super close to death. As 3 old ones walked up, exploded on them. And
I'm feeling
yeah,
lucky.
it's pretty epic. Alright. A little bit more turns to go. They're not done yet. This guy's gonna make 2 attacks.
Oh, it didn't explode.
That hits once, but I'm gonna do this
Why
once as
didn't he
well.
explode? He should have.
Because there's only one of them next to it. He doesn't really wanna. So that's
I
four.
don't care.
4 plus 8 is 12. This guy is fine though. This one's definitely gonna explode
Oh.
because there's 3
It's gonna,
people
ex-
around him, and they all
it's gonna,
fail to
ex-
save.
it's gonna explode all of them. Oh my god,
This
the
is the most
horror!
brutal set of d6s I've ever rolled, dude. These kids. That's 20 damage. That's really
I don't.
unrealistically high. How high I'm getting these. This is
Screw it, I'm playing
literally
Roblox.
your crew is just getting freaking peppered with guts, and they are dying because of it.
I really don't care. I'm playing Roblox.
Man, Godwin is going to have to clean the poop deck.
This guy hits twice
Nah,
and takes
I'm
18
about to
damage,
fireball these bitches.
which kills this one.
Fireball the shit, please.
This guy's dead, by the way. This guy
Fireball
is
the
hitting
kraken.
twice,
Yeah.
hitting once for 4 damage.
I want to play Roblox.
Shut up, Devin.
2 weapon
Oh, what's the
attacks.
problem?
That guy's dead as well.
Rip.
That is all of their turns, however. Oh, nope, I have the crew up here still. And this one's going to be pretty brutal, as this guy jumps into the air, using his... And he leaps over your people. He leaps over BL and these 3 crew before detonating, to get as maximum damage as he can. I want BL to make a dex save for me. All of them fail! God dang! Oh, this is not that bad. Sorry, tell from the first go. It's only
this
12
ain't that
damage.
bad.
It's only 12 damage to each of these 3. It's not as bad as it's been. But BL, roll a dex save.
19.
19? You
Okay.
only take 6 damage instead of 12.
What kind of damage is it?
Poison.
Okay.
As guts and bile fly all over you. This guy's going to stab twice. Actually, no. This guy's going to freaking leap bomb as well. Make another dex save.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I mean, they're undead. They have one goal in life, and that's kill. All of them fail. Again.
16.
16. You pass. So... Ooh, 10? Ooh, 20 again! This is stupid. You take 10 damage, and all of these guys take 20 damage. And I
BL's just getting
believe,
fucking
if I'm
peppered with guts.
correct, that kills all 3 of these guys. And this guy also.
Okay. God, bro, they just get peppered with bodies. They didn't even get to do anything. They just die.
Yep, they got knocked on the ground by the kraken thing, and these hollows are just going to dash forward on their turn and wallop this man. Because they can. They have the movement to do so. Killing him as well.
Oh my god,
This guy
bro.
is going to dash to get in melee here. And this guy is going to dash to get in melee here. And in melee with Godwin. And that's the Hollowed One's turn completed. Nope. This guy's going to run over here and stab and down BL twice.
God damn it, leave him out of this.
19 to hit. Does that hit?
Grazing.
Okay, so you take 3 damage and you take 7 damage. So
So
7, 8,
also
you
half-
take 10 total that round. Halved, yes.
Isn't it
Also
all?
halved.
Yes. So
So 5.
1 damage.
Yeah, 5 damage in this round. Or 5 damage after the explosions, of course.
Okay.
That is the Hollowed One's turn after detonating multiple times. At the end of the Hollowed One's turn, it goes to the crew and then BL, correct?
Yep. Yeah, it
I
goes
don't know why I
last.
don't have the crew on here again. But yeah, the crew, on their turn, something very, very, very upsetting happens. All the crew that died turn into Hollowed Ones.
Oh
And
fuck.
stand up again to fight. but now on the enemy's team, as soon as they collapse on the ground, less than 5 seconds later, they turn on their own members, stabbing and clawing their way out of the ground. Biel is like screwed at this point. You do notice that these guys actually cannot detonate themselves. They're not as
Okay.
filled with bile as the other ones were.
We don't have to worry about explosive guts anymore, guys.
Yeah, that's devastating. But the crew, they're gonna disengage and run this way. And yeah, these two are gonna disengage and run south toward their captain. These ones are as well because they're getting peppered with guts and their friends are dying in front of them and they are hoping you guys are better fighters than them. And these crew members who have not encountered fighting are commanded by their captain to finally enter the fray. Alongside the captain and the other crew, abandon the steering duties and just kind of pray they don't run into the other ships that are also equally under attack. Like, it's not just your ship in fight right now. They're also fighting on the other two ships, though yours seems to be taking the brunt of it. But he is now running into combat and joining, and he's even going to dash into combat. Not getting into combat with anyone yet, but he is running up. And you see Kingsley Tea Leaf draws out his scimitar and slices the underside of his forearms twice, and with his two curved scimitars, they both ignite into slight bluish ice that kind of radiates a strange energy. That will be all he can do using his action to dash and bonus action to double draw his things. After that, it goes down to Biel. You are prone, surrounded by 4 hollowed and a kraken. But there is a ballista right behind you, fully loaded but unfired.
Fire the ballista.
I was about to ask. I'm gonna fire that ballista, homie.
You hop on and shove the dead man out of the seat, spinning the ballista around as far as it'll go, and at one point having to slice with your sword a rope that is trying to hinder it from turning back on the crew, likely as a safety precaution. And you draw out your blade, slicing the rope before going back to the controls. And using your, not really proficiency with this, but using the fact that it's standing right in front of you and it's really hard to miss with a bolt this big and a creature this big, you shoot at the kraken. Roll an attack roll. You're proficient in this because you are trained in martial weapons. And this is technically just a very large one.
So
dexterity plus proficiency.
So that's probably a plus
15. Let me see. I don't think that hits. It does not. The bolt fires and slams into its back, but the hard carapace that most krakens don't have, but these seem to, kind of deflects and crunches under the weight of it, but no real damage is done. You probably don't want to use this again because it takes an action to load and then an action to fire. So that was probably your one shot to do a good amount of damage, and it's like shatters against the back of it. Yeah, it ain't really working out for you here. And it menacingly turns around and then goes back to ignoring you.
Poor Biel.
Anything else, Biel? Bonus actions or no?
There's literally nothing I can do.
Then it goes down to Nim. Back to you, Nim. You're surrounded by fleeing crew members next to both Godwin and the captain. Godwin is in melee with one of the hollowed now. Your spiritual weapon's also in melee with one of the hollowed. What are you doing? Wakanda forever. I don't think that's an action.
Please get this fella off me.
Yeah, this fella is gonna stab Godwin real good.
He's gonna do something to Godwin, and I don't think Godwin's gonna like it.
They made food. I'm gonna go eat. I'll probably be back before the combat ends. Maybe not. I don't know.
Okay. I know what you're gonna be able to do because you're a fighter. Biel's not having fun.
Now that he's gone, can I fireball him?
I fireball right in the center of that group.
No, imagine how like nice that would be.
Cooked bear.
Um, how much damage I could
Toll
get
the
off of
dead on the second closest and attack the closest in melee. Toll the dead's in action.
And spiritual weapon.
Yeah. You your spiritual weapon's in melee. You can use your bonus action to do spiritual weapon and then walk in melee and hit them.
That's what she wants to do. She wants to toll the dead and then bonus action hit with spiritual weapon.
Okay. Then roll an attack with spiritual weapon, and I'll roll a wisdom save. With this man versus your Toll the Dead. He saves with an 18. So Toll the Dead does not do anything. But the spiritual
Oh,
weapon has a
sad.
chance. 19. That hits. Roll damage. It is a d8 plus your wisdom. All of this his entire ship is going to be wiped clean if you guys lose this guy. 5
Yeah.
damage. That's not correct. Oh, 5 plus 5 is 10. I was about to say. I forgot you don't add that.
Yep.
There we go. That is your turn. There's not really a reason to run closer to anything. They're coming to you. That is the end of Nim's turn. William.
Wow.
Willie, help!
Yeah, they are all fleeing
Willie.
behind you. Some of the crew is meeting each other. They're kind of like going to make a little stand here.
Oh, so
and
they're
just have to
fleeing?
a lot of the crew are, because they got overwhelmed out here, and so are going to
Wait,
stand back
what's
with their
going-
captain.
Okay, what happened to Godwin?
He's just in
I'm
melee,
chilling.
and they're worried about it.
Oh, you're stunned?
No, you're not.
I thought you said he was stunned.
No, I said I'm chilling.
Oh,
Very different.
yo,
meanings.
yeah, very different things I heard. I guess I'll help you. I guess I'll go. Can I walk up to the person to the scary boy right next to him?
All right, you run 25 foot in front and stand in front of Godwin,
I'll
stabbing to your
put
left
my-
to hit this man.
I guess I'll put my hex on this one. Hopefully, I get the kill. Don't kill him.
You use your bonus action to hex the new guy using your second one.
I'm gonna roll in person, cause screw you.
No, roll it into chat like everybody else, Damien.
No, I don't
Yes.
want to.
Too bad.
Come on, Damon. I know it's a slow combat, but come on.
I mean, it ain't really honestly that slow. This is realistically
23
pretty fast
hits.
compared to how large it is.
23 and 15. Do they
Yep,
both hit?
Yep. The
Okay, so
first
that's
hit kills the
2d8.
man. The first hit kills the man. There's no chance.
Okay. What's
Oh,
my wild
perfect,
magic
David, you get it.
surge I get?
This would be a -10.
I'm gonna
Oof.
kill my mom.
And do you want to use your second melee attack by
Spectre.
stepping closer?
Can I make that guy a Spectre?
You can. But do you want to
Okay.
transfer that second melee attack by stepping closer into the horde to get to another fight?
Oh, what? I might kill myself from that. Yeah, sure, I got to, I guess.
Okay.
D8 plus
your
D6
spectre's gonna be
plus
this orc
3
man.
plus
This orc man
5.
is your specter.
Okay, can I position him where I want him?
He spawns in where the corpse was.
Okay. And then I gotta roll initiative for him, don't I?
I think we'll just have him go after your turn because that's a lot easier.
17 damage.
Yeah.
To this next man? Okay.
Yep.
17 damage? That's the end of your turn, if I'm correct.
And then I get to move him where I want.
Yeah, after your turn, he goes. So he's in melee already. You could just have him attack immediately.
Yeah, but I kind of want advantage.
Okay, so do you want him to flank and go into the center of 3 hollows?
Yeah, that's fine. I gotta look up Spectre stats. I don't know.
Man, you knew you were going to
Spectre.
summon a Spectre. Why didn't you look at this up earlier?
Bro, I barely use it. Why would I ever try to remember it?
But you knew you were trying to summon one.
Oh yeah, I just forgot to bring it up. Okay.
Oh wait, Damien also gets temporary hit points from killing the thing.
How much?
I do.
Uh,
I'm looking that up as
see.
well.
I think
I'll
now
look
that you
it
guys
up
are close
because-
enough and all the enemies are pretty much isolated, I think Godwin's going to put in some good work right here.
oh, definitely.
Hold up. I look at this damage tag. Okay.
Oh,
I
you
do
don't get
regain
tipped. You
hit
just get.
points. I
But
did
are you
not
full?
get tagged yet, so I'm at full. Yeah, I'm full. Um,
Which will
like
Spectre
our
do?
Spectre, he does gain a bonus of his attack rolls equal to my charisma modifier.
So +5.
So he does. So he gets another +5 to it, and he is going to. The only thing he can do, life drain.
He starts
With
sucking the
advantage.
creatures.
With
Question: what
advantage,
kind of
yes, he has a
damage does this
+9
do?
to attack.
Necrotic?
Necrotic.
Ignored. They're immune.
Oh,
But they still make a they still make a con save to see. Oh, actually, no, they're not
Nope.
doing damage.
They're ignored. Yeah, that he is entirely useless
Oh.
other than giving you advantage. So that's the end of your
get
Spectre's
the
turn.
get the kraken.
Hit the Kraken.
After William, it goes down to the Kraken. So it is now the Kraken's turn.
I'm gonna
Oh
kill
shit.
myself.
The Kraken is going to kind of just figuring BL is going to die to his little hollowed ones. He don't seem like the best fighter. Walks up
I'm okay with BL
menacingly
dying.
toward our man Anyting / Keel, and is going to fling.
Okay, do I want to make?
You don't
Oh,
roll
do I
any
just get hit?
saves. You just if I hit you, I hit you. What's his plus to hit? Because I got a 6 on the dice. 6 plus 12. I forgot. That is 18. Is that hit?
Nope.
All right, then he's going to try and fling you again as his first tentacle wraps around and fails off. And with a natural 1, that fails. I did forget to use his legendary action last round, but I forgot it. That's my issue.
Yep, that's your
So
issue.
the guy starts wrestling, but Keel over here is like wrestling against these tentacles, unrelenting. He is a beast and refuses to be flung away, and wastes the entire Kraken's turn. After the Kraken's turn,
It goes to kill.
Godwin.
Doesn't it? Oh yes, Godwin.
Okay. So there are a couple things that I could do right here, and
Yeah, you
I
could
want help.
fireball this entire section. You could fireball this entire section. You could fire this entire.
Yeah. See,
Godwin.
I could do fireball right now, or I could get Melf's minute meteors, fireball next round, and hit him with 4 meteors.
That would probably sink the ship.
Yeah, think about that for a minute.
You might destroy the ship with a meteor.
Like, how much damage does that do?
2d6.
Oh, that's not that bad.
Each.
Yeah, each
But each.
meteor does 2d6
Yeah,
for a
that's
total
True,
not-
that's
of
that's not bad.
That's 8. That's 8d6
Yeah, but you
damage
realize
from
how
meteors.
sturdy a ship is?
That's fair.
Like, a guy punching,
there's-
like, BL punching the ship 6
Okay.
times ain't gonna sink it.
Okay, Godwin, you have permission to fireball the fucking thing.
He wants
Okay.
to meteor it, doesn't he?
No,
Here,
fireball.
I'll fireball it. Okay. Okay,
What?
is there any way I can position this fireball to where it won't take out our boy Anyting?
Anything's like in the direct center. He's actually pretty safe. If you target the right, you're gonna hit a whole lot of hollowed, but like no anything. You can't hit the Kraken though. The Kraken, if you hit the hollowed ones, you're not gonna hit the Kraken. If you hit the Kraken, you're not gonna hit a lot of hollowed ones. That's pretty much your choice.
Do it.
Kraken or
But-
hollowed ones.
Do it.
You can kill like 1, 2,
hit
3,
the-
4, 5, 6, 7. You can kill or hit up to 8 hollowed ones in one hit though with a fireball.
Nah, kill the Kraken,
Yeah.
bro. The Kraken's gonna destroy us, dude. I don't think we've done that much damage to
But
it.
do you think one fireball's gonna do enough to try and kill the Kraken? Or do you think
It won't probably
these
kill
hollowed
it, but it'll
ones
do
are
a lot
going
of
to
damage.
double in number each time they attack the crew?
Okay, yeah, it's pretty
That is
even whatever
true.
you
Ethan.
choose.
Okay,
It's
Ethan,
gonna-
what do you
it's even
choose?
whatever you
I'm gonna
choose.
do the hollowed ones so I can put action economy in our benefit.
Yes, that's
Okay.
a
That's
smart
fair.
move.
That's fair.
And it'll help Trent.
So
Question: what's the radius?
I
of
don't
the
know
fireball?
whether okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Like 20-foot diameter, I think.
It ain't
Okay, so I
25.
guess I'll attack the ones on the right side of the ship.
Yeah, that's where you can get the most out of it. What's the radius? Is what I need to know though.
20-foot.
20-foot radius. That's a 40-foot wide area. Let me see. With a 20-foot
Who
radius.
just left? Did Ian?
Uh,
Who left?
Ethan did. I think he crashed.
Probably. Let me see. No, you have to cast it from here.
Uh, Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna fireball the fuckers on the right.
Yep, all of them have to make a dexterity save.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 saves. 6, 7, 8. Dodge.
The DC 16.
Okay, just tell me the damage and I'll put it in because I know who saved and who doesn't. It ain't gonna translate to me telling you that though.
I'm gonna change my
Okay,
batteries
one
real quick. I'll be
second.
back.
Most of them failed. Only one succeeded actually. So most of these, only the second guy in row here succeeds. The rest of them all fail.
$29 damage.
29. I'm actually just gonna do it this way.
Chase is back.
Just devoured some ramen.
Okay, I just used a fireball to murk a bunch of holos.
This one is dead.
Did it kill any of them?
He just
It
literally
killed
just said
two of
he
them.
killed one. Oh,
And I also did this wrong, so 14 regained to this one because this one's the only one that succeeded. Yeah,
Oh
it killed
my
two of
God.
them, but they're mostly at 8. Like all of them are at 8 HP right now. So
oh yeah.
anything you do can kill most of them.
Damn it, have your Spectre just blow up the fucking the thing, the Kraken.
Anything else in your
Kraken?
turn? Any
Sure.
movement? Any bonus actions?
Okay, no, I'm gonna stay right where I am because everything on the board's in my range.
All right. After Godwin, anything / Keel. Keel, what you doing?
Yeah. Kill is staring this fucker down. Like not down, but up.
Yeah, the
It's like
giant bulbous squid-like head just like undulating in front of you as the tentacles are trying to
yeah,
smack you and you're fighting them off.
like it's funny though because like Kill's like just looking up at this bulbous head, but he's drooling though. Like he's taking this as like sushi. He wants to eat this thing.
Hey, whatever it tastes.
Okay.
You're like a dwarf, dude. You sound like a dwarf right now.
Okay, give me a second. Cause I want to see what I can do. I know what I can do, but I'm just saying.
Stab him. Do it. Stab him.
Okay. It takes a bonus action to use a blood maledict, right?
That depends on the blood maledict.
Ah, yes, that's true.
Some are reactions,
at
some
this.
are bonus. I think some are actions.
Okay, this is a bonus action. Okay, I'll also amplify it.
So you're going to claw yourself to take damage. Your blood amplifying
Yep.
the effects. What are the effects?
It is I gain advantage on the next attack with it, and I do extra damage to it.
But you're amplifying, so it's every attack this round, correct?
Next attack roll you make against the target before the end of your turn has advantage.
But you amplified it.
That's the amplify.
What's the original?
What's the normal?
Until the end of your turn, whenever you hit the cursed creature with a weapon for which you have an active
Oh, it adds
crimson,
extra
right?
damage. Okay.
You roll an additional. Okay.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay.
I understand the amplification is the next attack now. It just gives you advantage on one attack. Make sure to do the
Yeah.
damage to yourself, and then go ahead and roll your attacks.
I'll do that first. 5 damage. It's not bad at all.
I think it's funny that you guys have done, like, 4 damage to the crack. Well, no. You've done, like, yeah, 9 damage to the Kraken in total.
Wait, this is
I
like a
have
baby
advantage with
kraken,
this.
Yeah,
right?
this ain't a normal crack. This ain't a full grown. It's either a baby
Okay.
or a weird variant in Bite Shore. That's what you know. But it's not a full.
Okay,
crack.
so does a dirty 20 hit, Trent?
Yes.
Okay, so my first attack, I do 3d8.
Sean, you're a
And
blood
then
hunter.
plus-
You take longer than Godwin. Hurry up.
Bro, I'm not used to playing blood. Time, man. Okay, so for the first strike, 23 damage.
23, pretty good. What kind of are you're definitely magical, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
As I'm punching it, my hands are magical.
All right.
And
Second.
I think I do an extra D8 from the for my extra attack?
What do you mean?
Oh, until the end of my turn. So yes, I do. I do still do the 3D8.
I'm not looking at what you're
Sorry.
looking at, man. I ain't got a clue.
Yeah. I know. Sorry. I do an extra 29 damage to it.
So your second attack's 29 damage?
Yes. So you just see Kill just fucking
Yeah, give me a drink.
beating the shit out of this gelatinous fucking squid, and as a free action, I'm going to brand of castation it.
You're gonna castrate it?
Yep.
I don't.
Let's fucking go.
I don't know if you want to cut the balls off of Craig.
I'm going to.
What does that do?
All right. If it attacks me or attacks any creature or deals damage to any creature within 5 feet of it, it takes psychic damage equal to my Hemocraft modifier.
So if it attacks you, it takes damage.
Yeah.
'cause
So
no one
basically,
else is
as
inside.
as I'm punching it, I like leave like arcane runes on where I punched, and I just stare at them as like
Freaking Keel,
kneel.
dude. Keel is actively too powerful already. That's the end of Keel's turn, though.
Yep. That's
It
it.
goes to the Hollows, which they are going to be real good minions and ignore the Kraken fight. It thinks the Kraken's going to win. The Hollows are going to turn against BL, like these ones are, and the other ones are going to turn against the crew. No, they're just going to attack normally. All right. What's your AC? I just need to know that because I got a whole bunch of rolls here.
Ooh, BL.
Yeah.
19.
Okay, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 25. You take 25 damage, half to 12, right? No, 13. Yeah, 25 damage, half to 13. That is all those hollow ones are going to do to you. These three are going to swarm a little bit further down, getting in combat a whole lot with your man's
I am now out of werebear form.
no longer
Oh,
a
God.
bear and just a man.
Dude, Trent, you're bullying me or something.
I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing to you. I ain't done nothing at all.
Bruh,
Bro, all BL did this session is just get bullied.
yeah. I have literally the one thing that made my character
Burst.
somewhat strong was that he could swing his sword two hands and he just had strong attacks.
I didn't choose
Right.
that. I did
And
not choose that.
like my dude has
I thought
like, he
it was
doesn't-
going to be Skins, and Skins was leaving.
Ha 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 ha, nerds.
10 to 14. 14, he takes 7 then, and the rest take 14. Yeah, by the way, this boy definitely bursted yet again. Oh, nope, he takes 7 as well because he has a higher plus to save than those other boys. I forgot that was the wrong guy. He's going to stab this boy. Hitting once and dealing 5 more damage. Hitting once and dealing 5 more damage.
I think we got this, guys. I think we got this.
Hitting once
I mean,
and
to
dealing
be fair-
8 more damage, which kills this
To-
guy, and 8 damage to this one instead, actually.
To be fair, only BL's the only one who's technically taking damage from enemies.
Dead. At least one crew member is going to stand back up next round, you know of. This guy is going to stab Godwin twice.
Oh,
my only strong suit as a character is that I'm a human punching bag.
17 to hit, Godwin.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 7 damage as they dig into you.
Okay.
All of these
Hey,
ones are going to attack. All these
you're,
3 are going to attack
you're
William.
you're a tiefling, right?
Yeah.
What kind of tiefling are you? Are you the one with the Hellish Rebuke?
Yeah, but I'm not gonna waste it on that guy.
Okay.
All right.
No, I can pretty much take out all these fellas with the burning hands.
William,
Probably.
are you here, William?
Wait, why is it William's turn?
It's not William's turn.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
taking damage
Oh,
because he's getting stabbed. I need to know what William's AC is.
17,
I'm
I
back.
think.
All right, 17 AC, William. Right? You have 17 AC.
Yeah, so I have 17 AC.
9, 10, 11, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17.
Oh, what happened?
18, 19,
Oh,
20,
dear God.
21, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, 27, 29, 30, 31,
What do you roll to
32, 34,
hit?
35. Give me a second. 35. You take 35
Wait.
damage as 4 hollowed ones claw into you and start tearing you to
Okay.
shreds.
So I'm gonna do a little bit of a reaction.
Your Spectre, what's your Spectre's AC first?
A Spectre's AC.
Yes.
A 12.
Alright, so 18, 18, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23,
Can I
24,
make a
25,
reaction
26.
on one of these?
26 damage to your Spectre, and then yes, you can have a reaction.
He's gone.
Alright, your Spectre immediately poofs out of existence after getting
I'm
clawed to
gonna-
shreds.
I should probably Hellish Rebuke.
You want to use a spell slot for that?
Oh, no.
They're surrounding you.
Bruh.
I think there's better spells that you have for people surrounding you.
So how much damage? How much damage
To who?
did I take?
God dang,
To
Damien.
me.
35 damage.
Bro,
to
I just got back. Why are you yelling at me? Don't yell at
I'm
me,
like,
dude.
I
I'll
just
kill
counted
you.
forever. What do you mean? You forgot?
I just got back, bro. I didn't listen.
Come on,
Don't even do
man.
that to me. I'm leaving the campaign.
All right. Sean remembered. Sean remembered your damage, so we're good. I don't have to count again.
Yeah.
That would be annoying.
Because he's the only one listening.
That's the end of. Did I already attack Bill?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. That's the end of their turn. Then the Holloweds. BL, it's your turn.
Yes, BL.
Where am I at?
Actually, no, it's the crew. Then it's BL. I forget.
That Bill's last.
I keep forgetting these things.
BL.
Oh,
Twin,
how you
fully-
There's not been a single session in like the past like 7 that BL's had anything good.
Yeah, BL has just been through so much trauma.
Yeah, and it's not good that we keep making fun of him.
He just gets worse. Like he doesn't grow as a character. He just gets worse.
Look, you'll be getting that cannon hand soon, buddy.
This guy's
Hopefully.
gone. Oh,
If
and
we
this
live.
this guy steps back up as a fully fresh, hollowed one.
Oh my God, bro.
Yep.
We're dwindling their numbers, but they're also dwindling ours.
Yeah.
Only us because they keep regaining.
Oh yeah, Tea Leaf and the bigger boys are coming to fight too.
Yeah, Tea
forgot
Leaf,
about that.
he ran, well, not bigger boys. They were the captain's guard. Because right now, remember, you're in a fleet. If they're not careful,
Yeah.
that fleet will wreck into each other. That's all they were doing, was trying to stop the fleet from wrecking. But he's like, I abandoned that. I don't care if we hit each other. I need to get down there and save my men. Kind of thing.
Okay.
He's a good captain. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 damage to this one. Kills it. And this guy's going to take 2 attacks. Another 3 damage to this one. Not quite kills it. Some of these guys are still afraid, but with their captain newly rejuvenated, no, they're not stupid. They're going to let William do what he does. And they're going to stand back here and begin forming around their captain.
They don't know what I do.
They know that the captain brought you on, and everyone else that the captain knows is magical. So, they have a theory, that's for sure. And they begin to form up around their captain.
What I think I'm Trent, are you thinking what I'm thinking whenever it's my turn?
I'm thinking, and now it's BL's turn, but I'm thinking, I know, yes.
Well, what did
Uh,
it do to the ship?
well, not that much. You're not really shooting into the wood that much. You're using the wood as the baseboard. Bill, you are near 4 and in combat with 3 hollowed ones. You have a ballista, but it takes an action to reload.
Um,
Go out into a blaze of glory.
I'm going to.
Wait, Chase, aren't you a paladin or are you a
He's a
fighter?
fighter.
Ah, shit. Never mind.
Oh, um,
Everything you guys say is like a condescending. Oh, my bad. I thought you were more useful.
Bro.
I'm going to try to get to the Kraken.
You're going to ignore the 4 hollowed ones around you and take opportunity attacks from 3 of them to run toward the Kraken.
Never mind.
Okay.
Hey, Chase, wait, do you still have action
Nope.
search?
You
No.
already
Is that a
used that.
thing? Oh shit.
Again! Again!
Man,
I'll
dude,
just
you really
attack. Just
suck.
attack the nearest hollow one.
Okay. Roll a hit.
15.
15 hits.
I kind of feel
Second
bad
attack.
for BL.
I'm assuming you're attacking the most wounded ones nearby.
21 hits. So the first guy takes. I'm going
I'll be right
to.
back.
Okay, so I'm preemptively already adding the psychic thing to it because I was going to do it anyway. So I'm rolling it all together.
Okay.
So it takes the first opponent I hit takes 22 damage,
Still standing, but extremely damaged.
and then he gets hit by the second attack, and he takes.
He dies. There's no chance for him to survive the second one.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Bonus action or movement, BL?
Um, give me a
Move
second.
forward 1. Move forward 1 or 2 actually.
Why?
You can move down 1, yeah.
Because when you actually go down 2 and not get opportunity attack.
I guess I'll do that.
Okay. You start inching your way closer to the Kraken, staying within range so you don't get stabbed in the back. That all your turn?
I'm going to.
Okay.
Holy shit, Bill did 22 damage.
What are you going to...
He's thinking.
I'm gonna use my psi powered leap as a bonus action. I can propel my body with my mind. I gain a flying speed equal to twice my walking speed.
So
That's
that
nice.
would be 60. So I would just say you're going to use your psi powered leap before you move to get the maximum use out of it. Does
Yeah.
it stop you from provoking opportunity attacks? Otherwise, you're going to get stabbed in the back, but you can jump
Well,
away.
I didn't say I was gonna move 60 feet.
I thought you only had it for 1 turn.
You can spend psi points to
Okay.
keep it going.
Okay, so you're going to activate it right
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that because I thought it did something else. I'm
Yeah.
stupid.
now. Okay then, never mind. So then it goes to Nim. Nim's turn. Nimmy Fidel.
Nimmer.
You are next to a whole lot of crew members forming up in a circle around their captain. Yeah. There's some people around William. There's some people pretty close
Yeah,
to
but
you.
I'm about to obliterate their like everything.
You suspect that the crew will likely do a solid amount of damage to the formation of this alongside William.
Isn't Eden? Right, who's that?
The wizard looking
That
dude
would be
over
Eden.
here?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's he's
Eden
in
would be in
melee.
range. Yeah, he'll be in range with the spell.
Probably. I should
Yeah, it's a
probably
10
open
foot.
this. Wanna
It's actually 15. Actually, look at that.
I don't know Wanna's in action. But yeah, what are you doing?
Don't know if I want to cue him.
Okay, wait. What is it like a save or
Probably.
The thing I'm doing, yeah.
what kind of save is it?
I think it's a concept, if I'm not
What are
mistaken.
you using? Thunderwave?
Well,
Okay,
it's not his
Uh,
turn. Just see what Willow's doing
Yeah,
first.
it's a con save. It's a con save, and he would be in
okay.
it.
Willow.
What is the save? What would I have to roll?
Well, I'll tell you that whenever it gets my turn.
Oh, okay.
I
Sorry.
don't think Willow's here.
Nimar. Oh yeah, they're muted.
Does that mean they're gone?
Probably.
Probably.
I think if they don't give us something that we're gonna do, I'm gonna have them
Oh,
polymorph.
no, she's
that.
typing.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Because
Never mind.
That was me typing to
Oh.
her.
That
I'll
was-
just.
yeah.
You want me to play as her?
I think her original action is probably something she would still want to do.
Is she gonna polymorph the creature?
I'm a polymorph the creature and make a wisdom save.
Oh, she's typing. She's
Oh,
typing
never
now.
mind.
Oh.
She's typing.
Bonus. Okay.
Bonus
healing
act.
word.
It's,
Healing word's a bonus action, and your bonus action is attacking. You can't do both of those actions.
healing words in action.
Nope, it's a bonus action.
The bonus action.
So I'm saying both of those are bonus actions. You can't do both of those.
Attack closest enemy is not. Would that be an action?
She said bonus action, attack closest enemy. Bonus attack.
Oh.
And that would be, she's trying to use her spiritual weapon, but she's also trying to use healing word as a bonus action. Yeah, do both.
Which won't work.
You are in range of polymorph. If you want to polymorph this big kraken boy, you
Polymorph
can
it,
try and do
please.
so.
Please
I don't think she
polymorph.
wanted.
Oh.
I don't think she wanted the polymorph. She wanted to banish it.
Oh, banish is also a thing. Yeah, you could probably banish it as well, or at least attempt to.
That'd be good. That'd be good for us.
She left though, so I have to wait.
I think she's trying to fix her phone because how broken it is.
I mean, buy her a new phone. No.
You're not gonna be for very long, my dude. By the way, Chase
What?
messaged me like freaking 6 years ago, and I never saw it.
What do you say?
He said, I don't want to be nerfed, so I said, I'm not going to be for very long. It's the downside of being beat by Rias. That is something that Sean actively left Skins because he was annoyed that Skins kept losing, and he was getting unhealthily angry at it. That's something you can't keep fighting Rias and expect to come out of it
Well, yeah,
unscathed.
but I was the only one that got punished for that.
No, they all
Okay,
lost
Damien.
magic
All of our
items.
stuff.
Yeah.
Damien.
You lost your stuff. Yeah, that is kind of bad.
We all.
I lost my
I lost
hand.
I lost like 8,000 gold.
Dang it! I essentially lost my character.
No, because you can gain. Well, you can both with magic items and hands gain them back. Especially if you were with the Mighty Nine. The Mighty Nine has obviously a powerful cleric. Even William knows of that. He knows that they have a cleric as a friend.
Yeah.
If you befriend these people, by the end of the journey, you can have your hand back. If not,
And also
a
Chase.
better hand.
Also, Chase, remember Shore Warden.
There she is.
There's a character, my character, that can make prosthetic limbs.
Yeah.
It's also a common magic item called prosthetic limb.
Yeah, that's really not too hard. The biggest reason you can't get a hand right now is because you are
It's because we have no gold.
you're at the will of these people because you were in Blackshore. By the way, Willow.
Yeah, and we have no gold.
Since you left, you might not have heard. Both of those actions you tried to take were bonus. So try and do something else because both of those are bonus actions. You can still attack as a bonus action or healing word, but both is not really possible.
Maybe she can do cure wounds instead.
She would have to be in melee, though. I think she's trying to heal you. Well,
Heal me? I'm not. Oh yeah, I knew that healing.
yeah, you're pretty injured. Exactly. That's why I assumed.
Yeah, I knew the healing.
action attack with what?
Okay. Oh, is she doing a melee, like an actual attack?
If you want a melee,
I think.
so you're gonna step in and melee. Is that what you're doing? Okay. I'm
Yeah,
saying
so that's
that
what
you're
she's
planning on
doing.
doing that. So you step in
Yeah, she said
combat with 2 people, make an attack, and bonus action, roll your healing word. Who are you healing? And it's a D4 plus wisdom.
17. So yeah, no matter. Like we can't. Okay, yeah, to me. But we
Roll
can't really
damage on that hit.
fail to attack this character.
Yeah, don't worry about being nerfed. It's not going to last long as you guys, if you pursue that in any way, either by befriending these people, heading somewhere you know people that can give you a hand.
Okay. She did 8 plus something damage.
8
Uh,
8 healing word more than likely. It's maybe 8 damage. I don't know what that's for.
yeah. What was that?
Oh
8 for?
no, because she doesn't add, so it has to be damage because she didn't add the wisdom modifier, and then max you can get is a 4, so that's 8 damage for sure. That immediately kills the
Yeah,
creature.
8 damage. All right.
Okay, and then how much do you
word,
heal
roll a
me for?
D4. Yeah.
Unless she upcasts it.
I think it's funny that
Yeah, that's
I
true.
can like deduct just by knowing that she doesn't add bonuses what that's meant to be.
I mean, that's common sense, right?
No, I'm a genius. Don't worry about it. I'm a genius. I'm a big brain genius man.
Also, that 8 could have been the healing word if she upcasted it.
We're all making alien noises, apparently.
I'm just gonna roll a d4 for you.
I think she said 4. Dear God, you are all making alien.
Yeah, 4.
4.
Yeah, she said 4.
Okay.
So that's 9.
Adding
4 plus
her.
5.
Yeah, so 9.
After Nim's
helps a
turn, it
little
goes to
bit.
William.
Bing boop boop. Sorry.
Okay, Ethan. You might.
Alien emoji. William.
Wait, I'm healing 9 point.
And then you're exploding all over the.
I am exploding all over them.
You're causing them to. You're.
Okay.
Can't
So. So Eden, do you have a good Constitution save? Eden.
I'm muted right now.
Just do what you're
He's
gonna do
muted.
to take too long. We have very
Look,
Okay.
limited time.
do it.
Oh.
Do it.
Sure. Okay.
Do it.
Thunderstep.
Oh,
Where are you
thunderstep.
thunderstepping to?
I really hope
I
I
don't have
succeed the
another-
save.
Like I can't use shatter because I'll just because that can do like that does like a lot of
that
damage
does
more to
object
like
damage,
non-organic.
for sure.
So I have to do thunderstep.
But where are you teleporting to?
I have
Okay.
Damien. I have 43 HP.
Oh,
should be
you'll be
fine.
all right. You're fine.
Where are you
Damn it! What
teleporting
level are you? What level do you cast this at?
I can't. It has to be 4th level. I can't undercast it.
Okay, so 4th level. Uh-oh. Okay.
That is 5. I think that's 5. No, it's
4d10.
to? What kind of save, Con?
Okay. Constitution saving throw. That gets 10 foot. It's 10 foot square.
Yep,
So yeah, he's in it.
for sure he's in it.
And also, I think Nimi's in it now, isn't she?
Nope. Just out.
Is she not? Oh. Yeah.
What's your DC?
Oh. 17.
Dude.
Okay.
Okay. I only have a +2 in con, so
Roll
Good.
I'm willing. No, I'm willing to roll the dice if you will. This cannot kill me. I'm leaving
It
it up to
can't
you,
kill
but
you.
it cannot kill me. And if you take out all those fellas right there, I'm happy.
I mean, he already did the spell, my dude. You gotta roll it.
Yeah, you
You have to roll it now. I've already cast the spell.
So, Damien, start rolling damage, and where are you
23.
teleporting?
It's well.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad.
That was pretty bad.
So, 23 damage.
All right. 23. Okay. Let's see if I can evade this.
You take half damage if you pass. Nope,
Nope.
you fail. 23 damage.
Nope, 23 damage.
Any of those okay, so so including Eden, whoever fails gets pushed back 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, they all get pushed back
All right,
5 feet.
all right. I have 20 health now.
So Eden, you get pushed back 5 feet as well.
Okay.
All right, you're further into
All
the
right.
cocoon of the crew members.
Should I get behind the kraken so I can get advantage with my fellow friend?
How much
Yeah.
HP do you have?
53.
Oh, well, it's not as bad as I thought it was. I mean, yeah, sure, I guess.
Yeah,
Oh, but the
52.
Kraken
Yeah,
does a lot of damage, though.
So you teleport behind the kraken.
Yeah. If I kill myself, that's my own downfall.
Hopefully you won't
I'm good.
send ink into your allies this time.
Bonus action hex it.
All right, another hex. That will be the end of your turn then.
Yes.
Let's go.
Creature,
Good job, Damien.
this tentacle creature is going to kind of get a little bit frustrated with how many things it's losing, but it's not worried it's going to lose. You know, it's the Grand Kraken and all that. It's going to fling William, and then it's going to fling
It does that.
Ooh, that definitely hits because it's a 19 plus 12. And that hits because it's a 17 plus 12. Both of you are flung
No.
at each other.
Okay.
I think it's 40 feet. Let me
H-
look.
how is he doing that?
He is
Because
gonna
we're
throw
literally
you,
between him.
Yeah, he's going to throw you into the air at the same time and smack each other off each other. That's what he's going to do.
I don't know how that makes fucking sense, but okay.
He's literally grabbing you both at the same time in your tentacles and throwing you into the ocean. That's pretty easy to hit you in the air while doing that. So you like freaking smack each other and both fall into the water, pushed 5 foot off of each other. You're each going to take 11 damage, and I want both of you to
So
make
what type-
dexterity saves.
What type of damage is this?
Bludgeoning, non-magical.
Okay, that's halved. Okay, so what's half of 11? 5?
Yes,
5.
and then I
Okay.
want both of you to make dex saves while you're in the air.
9, I fail.
About you, Keel.
15.
15, you pass. William, you take another 5 damage. Keel, you take another 2. And William, you are... It's impossible to be prone in the water. So I'm just going to ignore that.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you're both just flung into the ocean, taking a little bit of damage. Not super bad, but it stops you from being a huge issue to him. Kraken, my man, is going to slop his way forward, menacing and slow. That's his motto. And then that's his turn.
Okay, Damien, you're fine, because I know a certain spell.
Godwin.
Misty Step.
Godwin. It's your turn, Godwin. You have a free shot for another fireball if you want, at 4 hollow.
That's what I'm doing.
Definitely do that.
Alright.
That's what I'm doing.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Upcast it.
Your DC is what?
16.
16? Wait,
Wait, Damien,
what
why
freaking
is-
stats is this thing? What? How did that even work? I don't even
Okay,
understand what
which
this
one?
asked me to do. But what?
Damien, how do you have a 17 save DC?
Oh my god, that's the shard. I forgot to take that out.
Okay, I'm gonna
So
cast this
sorry.
as a 4th level.
Okay, so you're
Okay.
upcasting for an extra D8 or so.
I'm so sorry about that.
Um,
I'll fix that.
They actually, only one of them actually fail, which kind of sucks, but
God damn.
I want to see this
Sure,
again.
you gotta stop rolling good, dude.
Yo, I don't know what my computer's doing. Where is it pulling this dexterity from? Like, if y'all watching the stream, he has no dexterity. I don't have a stat in there for dexterity because I was supposed to roll it in person. I click to make him make a save, and he can. He has no stats for this to be pulling from.
Huh.
That's weird. I'm gonna roll the dex save in person though, because I don't know what that plus is.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
Actually, two of them
Yeah,
failed. The Kraken's one.
Nice. That's the big
it's
boy.
39 damage.
All right, 39. I'm not gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it this way. How am I doing? What am I doing? I'm being brain dead. 39, 39, 20,
Yeah.
20, 39. I don't know where. Why am I trying to do that? That's another brain dead thing to do.
Oh, there goes Willow.
All of these hollowed ones are disintegrated on the spot.
Nice.
And
How
the
many was that?
Kraken takes, that's 4 of them down. Actually, this guy needs to make a save too. He's technically in the thing. He passes, but cannot physically survive either way, and dies as well. So 5 hollowed ones down. Kraken takes the hit.
Nice.
He's a little bit more worried, but not as bad as he should be in most scenarios. And as a legendary action, as soon as your turn is over, which is
Wait,
probably not over.
wait. I have movement still,
All right.
so
We're back.
I'm gonna like run and hide behind all these people.
So you jump into the middle of that huge circle, just kind of
Yeah.
sitting there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill there.
All right. Now at the end of your turn, he is going to lash out. Oh, I didn't know he could do that. He's going to lash out twice with Tentacle and fling more people over the edge. 5, 10, 15, 20. He is going to throw Nim. Yep, that hits. And throw them 40 foot directly into the ocean. Nim also takes 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. I don't know if Nim's even here. And he doesn't really have another option, so he's just going to fling this guy into the ocean as well. That hits.
Alright, so what has happened?
At the end of Godwin's turn, he uses a legendary action to throw both Nim and one of the crew members into the ocean. The crew member dies and immediately passes out in the water, dead. This is also dead. I forget. I'm just going to clear this little area. Yeah, that is the legendary action over. After legendary action, it goes to anything / kill.
Yeah, how far am I from the boat now?
To get back onto the boat, you would have to swim at half speed, 15 foot, so that's 30 foot of movement, and then climb up at half speed, a 20 foot high hole. So all in all, 30.
I moved 20
90.
foot, Trent.
What do you mean?
Because I moved 45, bro.
Okay, so you're 5 foot onto the side of the hole after that movement. You have another
Okay.
15 to go up, which is another 30 foot of movement.
Okay, so that means I want to action. I'm gonna action dash to get up there.
Okay, you hop over the railing once again, but can get.
I can't jump, can I?
Slightly further, actually. How far can you move? 40, you said?
Yeah,
You can get right back into
45. Okay.
Actually, you can
Well,
get all the way over to here.
All right. Well, I'll get back into melee, I guess, unless it's yeah. I'll just stay in melee, but that's my action. I don't think I can do anything.
All right, that's the end of your turn then. After that, it goes to the hollows, which are
Oh, the Kraken needs to take 6 psychic damage because he hit me and William.
that's true because William wasn't in 5 foot of you,
That's true.
so it takes 6
So
psychic
just 3.
damage. Oh, 3.
It just takes 3 then.
3. Okay. After that, the hollowed ones go. The hollowed ones are gonna jump over here. They're gonna stab BL. Your AC is 19, so one of them hit and you take 7 damage.
I'll take 7 damage.
Yes. And this one, who apparently has survived all of this somehow, is
I'll
going
blow
to
up.
jump over here, and you're correct. Jump into this center and explode, killing himself. but just trying to do enough damage to hopefully bring some others down, which doesn't look like it's going to
No.
happen. He actually kills his own person. So both of the remaining hollows die. Like, there's no way it can even survive because of the damage.
Three hollows remain at the top where Yale is.
Uh,
Kraken.
14 damage, but they
Okay,
need death saves.
Am I in the damage circle?
Yes, you are. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay, I
5.
need to make a deck save.
Do I need to make the deck safe or no?
No, you're way up there.
Okay.
I made a 20.
Yep.
What hit me?
Bunch of hollowed ones.
Never mind.
Okay.
Also, how's his AC at 19?
BL's AC was a 19.
Yeah,
It
how?
goes to an 18 when I'm not in werebear form.
Oh, okay. Then you get hit one more time and take another 2 damage.
Okay. Can I use my reaction to do damage to that guy?
Sure, if you have the ability to do that.
Yeah. I haven't used my reaction this round.
Uh,
So it has to, whatever hollow one hit me last, has to make a, if I am not mistaken, a strength save.
all right.
It's 8 plus 3, 11 plus, has to make a DC.
He fails with a 5.
Okay. He takes 9 force damage and is pushed 10 feet away.
You shove him back onto the lip of the boat. He's about to almost falls off the boat. All right. I think that's all the hollow ones can do. They're all dead. Like, there's really only 3 up there. Nope. Crew members. The crew at this point, kind of like the idea of it, but the captain's going to do it. And they see the captain charge up into melee. So they're going to charge up into melee. They're gonna dash even to get into melee.
We're gonna kill we're gonna either die or
Dash. Okay. So
Nah, we got him.
only 2 of these guys
Bro.
can't attack. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I could use something.
So 10, that's 20, that's 18. Nope, that's 16 attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, but I have to double it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The AC is 16. Every 2 attacks, I check. So 5 damage. God dang. 5 half to 2. 7. Okay, I got it.
You guys excited that it's Friday tomorrow?
Yeah.
Die!
Blake should be going with me to Tennessee tomorrow.
Why are y'all going to Tennessee?
To dick around.
Did you say to dig a hole? What?
Nothing.
Literally, I keep not hearing you. I don't.
He said to dig around.
To dig around. I was right. Dig
Dick
a hole.
around. Bro.
No,
Dick
dick.
around.
As in
Oh.
phallus, the thing in between your legs, Trent.
I don't know. I can't hear. I'm deaf. Disregard me and my retarded statements.
My robot's having a meltdown. Fix him.
I refuse to hear not safe for work statements. I am
Have,
anti not safe for work.
Oh
Bill, just go
yeah.
ahead and do your turn,
All
bro.
right, yeah, that's the end of the crew's turn. Other than the captain, who is going to spend. Actually, he gets some epic attacks, but yeah, it goes back down to BL.
Where am I at?
Up next to the ballista.
How many hollowed ones are still alive? That are next
Uh,
to me.
two of them next to you.
That are like within close proximity.
Two of them.
3.
Two.
2.
Well, there's one at the lip.
Well,
By
yeah, but
close
it's. I thought you
proximity,
meant like right next to you.
I just meant like on my side of the ship.
The captain you see carve into the kraken, by the way, dealing a whopping 40 damage,
Jesus.
and the kraken now looks extremely hurt.
Okay, I'm going to run past both of those guys and try to hit the Kraken with a.
How fast can you
Uh,
move?
uh, I'm no longer a regular 30 feet.
You
I
cannot
can't
reach the
make that.
kraken.
Son of a. Don't say.
Your best option, in my opinion, is just to kill the hollowed ones that are still around you. But
I guess so.
you can action dash if you want.
Yeah, but then I won't get my thing.
No.
I guess I'm just gonna kill some hollow ones and then devour their souls.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, Chase, stacking points on your sword at this point.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 20 plus 9 to hit the closest. 20 plus 9 to hit one of the hauled ones.
Okay. That will hit.
Just 24.
Yep.
And then I'm going to roll for the second attack.
24 damage?
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Okay. No, I had 24 to hit.
Okay.
So both attacks hit. On the first attack, I do D8 plus D plus 4. On the first attack, I do 16 damage. Do I kill it?
Nope.
Okay. I do 12 more damage. Do I kill it?
Yes, that kills it.
Okay. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to, like, eat up a charge. Like, eat its soul and
Alright.
get a charge.
You do so.
Fetch me their souls.
After BL's turn, it shoots back up to Nim. Is Nim back yet, or no? Yes.
Nim's here.
It is your turn, Nim Fidel. You are... What?
Did you just call Nim a Nymphidel?
Isn't that the last
That's
name?
her last name. Nimi Fidel.
Fidel's
Fidel.
last name.
Oh, I thought you were, like, doing a play on words with infidel.
No, that's their last name. You
It's
are
either
in,
Fidel or Fennel.
you are in the water. You
Fennel.
can see the kraken, like their head, but you're next to a corpse floating in the water, and one of the crew members' corpses, not just a regular corpse. Like, you knew this dude. You've been sailing with him for like a month.
I go back to boat.
Okay, so you're gonna swim back to the boat. That eats all of your movement. Like, you can't even climb the boat yet.
Wait, is it dim light or darkness?
Actually, yes, it would be. You can fly up there.
She'll just
Yep.
she'll just fly there.
You are now on the lip of the boat. Easy enough. It would be because it's super black waters. It's bright shore. It's always kind of dim. But especially they
Also
would attack
raining.
at night to try and hide them climbing up through the water.
It's also storming.
Yes, it's also a huge storm right now. So you're just on the lip
Hey, yo.
for movement. What are you doing for your action and bonus? You have your spiritual weapon. It's kind of just like off to the side. I think you can move it back though, and it should be fine to attack with. Let's see.
Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, yeah, you can just move it back into melee. I'm just gonna put your spiritual
What?
weapon back there.
Sean, what?
You heard me.
Why did you say fruit pebble?
What
Fruity
actions
Pebbles.
are you gonna take, man?
What's heavier?
What are you gonna do?
A pound of feathers or a pound of gold?
That's not what that was.
Crack cocaine.
How
What's heavier? What's heavier? A kangaroo or Dwayne the Rock Hard Cock Johnson?
Cock.
Guiding bolt.
Guiding bolts. Roll to hits. You also might want to use your bonus
No.
action to spiritual weapon, so just roll 2d20s. The first one for guiding bolt, and the second for spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Have you ever wore a pair of jogging pants, and then
2013.
when you finally take them off, it feels like a sauna just came out of your pants?
Hey, my man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me just right there.
Okay.
You said
Really?
Just right then in that place and time.
you said three
Okay.
dice numbers there.
Yeah. Is it a 20 or is it a 13?
Or is it a 15? Like the guiding bolt is what, comma,
It's
what is the spiritual weapons to hit? And then on the next line down, put the damage for both of those attacks.
maybe that was
Um,
what that was. It was a 2013 to 15 damage.
But I don't know that.
Can I riz the Kraken?
I mean, it probably accepts it's dying. It has freaking brain damage. So
What?
20,
2013
13, 15.
So yes, I was right. It was
yeah.
20. It
So
was a
15
2013
damage.
and 15 damage.
Is 15 total or 15 for just guiding bolt?
That's
And you add wisdom. That's at least a 20.
20 damage. Does an 18 hit the Kraken? Because it's 13 plus her thing, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, 18 hits.
okay.
That will be, I guess, the end of Willow's turn, because I think that means that it's a total.
I guess we just
total
assume
loss.
it's 20 damage.
Yep. William, you are in the water. How are you going to escape?
Misty, step up the boat.
You are now on the ledge and have 10 foot
One-
of movement.
What?
You have 10 foot of movement.
How do I only have 10 for the move?
Why?
Oh, I forget. You did not walk normally. Never mind. You have
He
full
missed.
movement.
He must
I'm gonna go
step.
down to the door. I'm gonna go down to the guy and I'm gonna sweep my attacks.
You jump down,
I get
start
advantage.
sprinting, and start gutting the Kraken as soon as you get
I
down
have
there.
advantage on these attack rolls.
For sure you do. There's no way anyone in here doesn't have advantage. Like, you're actively surrounding a freaking tentacle creature.
Okay, it's a 26, but maybe not a 20. No, 26 hits.
26 hits.
26 again, but maybe not a 20. No,
Oh, I wish it was.
hits.
I wish it was a 14 again.
2d8 plus 2d6 plus a 10, and then plus 6 because I have my proficiency bonus. Yep, that's my damage. That's what I get.
No, what?
31 damage.
31 damage.
And I'm gonna roll a wild magic in person so they don't know what I'm getting.
Guys,
Okay.
listen. If you ever want to bulk up and get stronger, just eat straight uranium.
Dude, I bet that would be good for your health.
So many
Dude,
calories.
I love
What's your wild magic, Damien?
a random. Okay, I rolled 74. A random creature within 60 feet of you becomes poisoned for 1d4 hours.
Ah.
Okay.
One of the crew members hunches over. Ugh. While you... How do you want to kill this
yeah.
Kraken?
Oh.
As that was enough damage to finish off the Kraken, and it is
I'm rolling a D4
overwhelmed
real
with the
quick.
number of attacks coming its direction.
Yeah, man, I'm rolling a d4 for the amount of
Okay.
hours. 3 hours. Okay. 3 hours
Okay.
of poison.
Does he? What's the magic? What's the wild magic surge for this one?
Oh, this is a plus
What do you mean?
15.
No, what?
Nice.
When you suck its soul, it's plus 15.
What do you
You wanna
mean,
get-
plus 15?
That's how he can control the wild magic in his favor.
Yep.
Because I
Because
killed
he
it.
killed it and he sucked its soul.
Oh, okay. As I misty step up, I just kind of like I get my sword out, and I shove it right through its butt because I'm right behind it. And I make the sword get so long it comes through the other end of his mouth, cutting
Okay.
his entire intestines open. And then I cut upwards, and he gets split in half.
So, like a sushi chef, you run up,
Yes.
slide, and like get under the tentacles that while they're waving, stab upwards, extending it into an extremely long spear, where the spearhead pops out of its mouth, and then it turns right back into a large greatsword as you slice downwards, cutting it clean in half, and covering everyone in the vicinity in gore.
Yes, sir.
And as the crew
And then
begins
a
to,
random dude's poisoned for 3 hours because
yeah,
of it.
one dude's like clutching his stomach, like, oh, I feel sick. As the crew begins to relax and the storm begins to let up. The other ships seem to have finished slightly earlier, though we're still recovering from whatever attacks were happening.
Wait,
Too
we
much
still have
to
hollow
help.
ones to fight.
There's 3 of them. BL finishes them off. I'm not gonna continue this
Okay.
combat. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
BL walks up and just freaking guts one after the other without the support. Oh, I could just say this: without the support of their Kraken King, they fall to death. They collapse like
Okay.
skeletons. Good enough.
You couldn't
Okay.
give me one cool moment.
Well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing, though, BL. It looks like you're really powerful for a second because you walk up while they're disintegrating and sweep through the 3 of them all at once. It looks like you just cut them all 3 in half. Though, it probably wasn't
You
what
didn't.
happened. But, yeah.
BL ties concrete to his feet and jumps in the water.
BL Mafia's himself.
How you gonna swim there, bro? You have one hand.
He ain't gonna
Bro,
swim. That's
come
the
on.
point.
That's the
I'm gonna
point.
make him drown.
But the crew like begins to go back to their stations, reeling in the last bit of the storm, while the captain, Tea Leaf here, stays in the area, just kind of looks at the kill, and then at you, strangely, almost with like a little bit of insight into who you are, a little bit more now.
Who?
Can I go around absorbing the souls of all the dead little guys?
Nope.
You have to kill them to do that.
Son of a bitch!
Which one would you just say? Like, who's the
Kingsley.
inciting?
Kingsley here is
Who's
the
he?
one that is
Who
like
the
looking
inside?
at you.
Oh.
Yeah, he's the one who has like a little bit of insight. He seems to have a little bit of insight of who you are now, kind of thing. He seems like from your way of fighting, kind of guess something about you, though you're not sure exactly what, of course.
I can do that in bed too if you want. Tea Leaf.
He cocks his head a little bit, doesn't say no, but he also isn't going to entertain that sentence.
Alright.
Okay, Trey, can we make a new skill in this game called Riz?
No, that's charisma.
This
That's
is
persuasion.
charisma. That's just persuasion. It really is, yeah. Alright. So,
No.
Kill's gonna walk over to Bill, like seeing him like kind of battered. It's like he kind of like pats his back. You fought good, Biel. But you did get pushed around, but you did fight valiantly, and I respect that.
BL just kind of, he's really tired from the combat. He just falls to his butt cheeks. When he hits the ground, his sword that was in one piece becomes however many pieces it is. It breaks apart. He puts the hilt back on his waist, and he just lays his head against the side of the boat.
Okay, I'll leave you alone then. And then Kill's gonna go back over to Damien and like roughly pats his back. You've gotten certainly stronger than the last time we met.
Yes, I have. Oh. What was that?
That was Willow screaming into the abyss.
No, that wasn't Will.
Yeah, I heard.
It came from- Okay. Well, didn't expect this, and that is quite a surprise. So
You guys are
What
gonna
do you do with this? You just
Jeez.
You-
We're gonna eat this.
can we even cook this thing?
I'll learn how to cook it and I'm gonna cook it.
Right. Okay. I'm going to
You know how I like fish
Just
food.
yeah, that's true. I wanna just check around
I
the
need to
ship and
try
see if there's no
this.
leaks.
Oh, that's a good. That's
Yeah,
a good point. Are we sinking?
I probably I probably set the ship on fire by firing like 3 fireballs.
I also just sent like a big booming thunder down onto the ship as well, so we should
Yeah,
definitely
this
make sure
ship
this.
is in like not in good shape.
Yeah, we might want to make sure this thing's not going down.
Yeah.
Kingsley is doing that while you're having the conversation, shouting to the crew, commanding them, and looks back at you guys while you're talking, and kind of just squints and just stares at you until you guys are doing something. Until you do something.
Yeah.
I do the NPC
Kill
wave at him.
Kill looks at him and
Hi.
there he is. Well, spit it out, man. Don't just sit there with a staring problem.
You know I gave you jobs, right?
Mine's to
Yes.
cook.
Uh,
I'll cook the food.
Carpenter, go carpent. There is holes, obviously, that need filling. Ballista man, your guy's dead. Your new ballista man. Go make sure no one else runs up on us. Wizard, you didn't even do the wall of fire, which I'm grateful for. You honestly are smarter than I thought you were. If you would have done wall of fire, I would have had to murder you because you would have burnt my ship down. Good job.
I considered it.
Good thing you did. And he goes back and begins rushing off after just kind of insulting some of you.
yeah,
I'll
kill,
just try
kill
to
just
cook
like
the. I'm gonna try to cook it.
kill
Bro,
just
you
stares.
guys
Oh, go on.
you guys are like chilling over there, and and God one's over there like crumpled on the floor,
I help
like
William.
flopping like a fish in air.
Why is Carson doing
Flop
that?
on the fish. Flop on the deck. Bro, doing the
Alright,
SpongeBob.
so Mimi says she's gonna help William cook the kraken with me.
Okay, you begin chopping off huge tentacle chunks and carrying them downstairs using your combined strength and begin preparing probably the best food that's been on here in a long while, depending on how good Kraken tastes, of course. Um,
Kill,
probably salty.
yeah, yeah. As Kill just got like insulted pretty much, is like being told what to do. Kill just glares at Tea Leaf as he's just walking back down, but he just shakes his head and just walks down and on purpose ignores Tea Leaf's orders and just does his own thing.
So are you not carpentering?
I'm carpeting. I'm just not carpeting the holes he wants me to.
So every time he tells you to patch that one, you go to the one opposite?
Yep.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I think BL I think he goes down. I think he would go downstairs to like the bottom part of the deck. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The below ship. Don't know why I couldn't think of that word. And he kind of goes to his own quarters and just tries to patch his wounds up for the night. He like when he struggles to take off his shirt without having two hands. He's just not used to it. And when he does eventually get it, like all of his armor and his shirt off, you see that there are a bunch of small tattoos. You can't really read them or see what they like. You can't. It's hard to see what they are. They're just kind of random little squiggly lines at some point. Some are words, some look like squiggly lines, but there's a couple that are very distinct. The one on his neck, which everyone's seen so far, is the Harlequin one. There's one uh, just to the left on his chest, and it says "freak." and then there's one on his back that there's one on his back, and it is the picture, not a picture, but it is a tattoo of a jester with knives going through the like someone wearing a jester's mask with knives going through the eye holes, and his body is scarred up pretty bad.
All right. Anyone else doing anything in particular? Either
How was this
maliciously
butchered?
or
Are there any corpses that are like still around?
I mean, yeah, there's plenty that scattered the deck.
Are you gonna make them
Okay,
undead?
I'm gonna cast animate undead and raise two undead, and I'm just gonna have them like help me clean the ship up.
You raise two undead who begin sloppily mopping alongside you.
Alright, and that's what I'm doing.
All right. The day goes on. No more attacks occur. Seemingly, this was like the dominant force in the area. You eventually leave and exit the Blight Shorian Ocean and continue on to a very, very familiar sight to some of you, particularly William, and see the Obsidian Ocean yet again. The shining blue that portrays most of the menagerie, as well as the beauty of a city coming into view after the remaining days of travel, of course. You see Nicodranus, your destination more than likely, out of the corner of your eye, and it's almost strange. Like through the sea fog, you almost have to like look away from it to see it. But the beautiful sights and colors obviously keep attracting you towards it, and this ship seems magnetized, kind of obviously toward its port, but also obviously avoiding a lot of the Clovis Concord ships that patrol the waters. You see that this fleet, more than likely, isn't in the best of terms, or at least the ship out of the fleet isn't in the best of the terms of the law, as they are actively avoiding most of the what would be considered, law enforcing ships, while the other two don't have to tick and tack so much. You then approach port and step off onto the docks, obviously carrying your fair share of goods and crates, and are now once again in the well-known city of Nicodranus.
Oh
And that is where
boy.
we're going to end the session. With you
Trent,
returning
before it
back
ends,
to Nicodranus. What?
Trent, how good was the sushi we made?
I mean, Nim can create 40 pounds of spices. Probably pretty good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. With actual crew members also helping you that have been cooking for a good portion of time. Yeah, you made pretty okay sushi. It was pretty good.
All right,
Especially
that's good.
because like it doesn't have to be that good when the rest of the thing you're eating is dry salted bread. If anything you eat other than that's probably pretty good. But yeah, that's the end of session. You guys are in Nicodranus now, after like probably a month or more of travel.